welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack Basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Grangeville High School, home of the Bulldogs. Just got done with the JV boys game as they come away with a close, hard-fought win, 38-36 over the Grangeville JV. And, man, that was a battle for the Lumberjacks and the Bulldogs in that one. That was a hard-fought game between those two. So that was hopefully we'll get to see some more action like that. And actually, I don't know. I prefer the games where St. Mary's can get out to a nice, comfortable lead. But those games can be fun as well with nail-biters. In any case, we are here. We are getting ready for the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as the Lumberjack girls get set to take on the Bulldogs in league action here this afternoon. Our pregame a little bit shorter. I was busy, got a little bit caught up taking pictures of the JV boys game, and then we were trying a new setup for our audio connection back to the studio. We couldn't quite get it right this time, but we're hoping that we'll get it next time because it is going to bring superior audio quality compared to what we get through the phone line. So we're hoping to be able to get that to work and get it to work correctly and switch over to that system for our broadcast for that. So that'll be cool. But for now, we're back on the phone connection, and we'll make that, it'll work just fine for today. We got 14 minutes, so I've got to get this pregame going, and we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a look at the Central Idaho League standings for 2A girls basketball.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free, plus it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Tim Parrish back here at Grangeville High School. Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as your Lumberjack girls get set to take on the Bulldogs in Central Idaho League action. Quick recap of the game so far today. C-Team boys got here and played at 10:30 this morning. They came out with the 36-31 victory over the Grangeville C-Team. JV girls came out and had a rough go for them. They fell to the Bulldogs 44-8. And then the JV boys just wrapping up their win, 38-36
I believe the JV boys are 9-2 on the season. Taking a look at the Central Idaho League standings for 2A basketball for girls, the Grangeville Bulldogs sit on top of the standings with a 15-2 overall record. They are also 4-0 in league play. They beat Kamei 57-45 in their last game on the 25th, and they will host, well, I got that one wrong. Not sure who they're going to host. I put that they host Grangeville. Grangeville isn't going to host Grangeville on the 31st. I'm not sure who they play on the 31st. The Bulldogs are first in the Idaho sports rankings, first in the Max Preps rankings. The Kellogg Wildcats are number 2 in the Central Idaho League right now with a 10-8 record, 4-2 in league play. Their last game was a 66-36 loss to, actually that was not their last loss. Their last game was Priest River last night. They won that game 61-31 over the Spartans. They will be hosting Orofino today. The Wildcats are 9th in the Idaho sports rankings and 10th in the Max Preps rankings. Orofino comes in or is sitting with a 4-9 overall record, 2-3 in league play. They lost 44-37 to the Lumberjack girls in their last game. They will be at Kellogg today, and they are 16th in the Idaho sports ranking, 17th in the Max Preps. Priest River, an 8-6 record overall, 1-4 in league play. They beat Newport 60-28 on the 25th, and then they lost to Kellogg 61-31 last night. They will be at St. Mary's on Monday, the first meeting between the Lumberjack girls and the Priest River Spartans. The Spartans are 15th in the Idaho sports rankings, 14th in the Max Preps rankings. St. Mary's is 1-3 on the season. They beat 3-12 overall, 1-3 in league play. They beat Orofino 44-37 on the 25th. They will be hosting Priest River on the 29th. They are 14th in the Max Preps, or 14th in the Idaho sports rankings, 23rd in the Max Preps rankings. Taking a look at the Max Preps top 5, we've got Grangeville, Bear Lake, Malad, Coal Valley, and North Fremont in those Max Preps rankings. And a real quick look around the area in sports. Lakeside, the boys, 8-2 on the season, 1-0 in league play. They lost to Lake Roosevelt in their last action, 77-70. They will be at Gin Prep today. Their girls, the Lakeside Knights, they are 4-7, 1-0 in league play. They lost 54. No, actually, I think they beat. I put down they lost to Lake Roosevelt as well, 54-47. They were supposed to play Genesis Prep on the 25th. They did not see a score for that, and they will host Genesis Prep on the 29th. The Kootenai boys, 1-4 overall. They have not played league yet. They had a 43-34 loss to St. Mary's. It said that they played Mullen on the 25th, did not find a score for that one. And also they're supposed to play Coeur de Christ Academy on the 26th. I did not find a score on that one. They will host Priest River JV on the 30th. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off after a word from our sponsors.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Tim Parrish back here at Grangeville High School as we are about 6 minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineups here as the girls get set to take on Central Idaho League foe, the Grangeville Bulldogs. Taking a look at those Bulldogs, they are a team that is very, very tough. They are a very good team, well-coached team. They've been very good for the last several years, currently sitting with a 15-2 record on the season, 4-0 in league play. Their last game was a 57-4. Actually, their last game was not the game against, they beat Kamiah 57-45 on the 25th, and they did beat the Lumberjack girls once already back on the 13th of January. That score 80-24. There is a reason that the Bulldog girls are first in the Max Pretz rankings in 2A. They are also ranked 11th in the state across all classifications. So they are not a team to be trifled with, I guess you could say. They are a very solid squad, and they are looking to win the district, win the league, go to state, and they really want to go down there and show the state what Grangeville from up north can do. These girls play basketball basically year-round, and I would say that is probably their strongest sport for their girls' sport. Volleyball coming up second, and then, of course, maybe it's softball. I don't know from there, but their volleyball program is pretty strong as well. But basketball is definitely, I think, Grangeville girls' bread and butter when it comes to the sport. I did just see, and I forgot to mention this real quick, I wanted to give a shout-out and a congratulations to the Lumberjacks. They were at a wrestling tournament up in Kuski, and I seen that Aiden Yearout went 8-0 on the tournament. He beat third-ranked kid in his weight class, and the Lumberjacks got their first team first place. So congratulations to Lumberjack Wrestling, as they had a heck of a showing apparently at that tournament over in Kuski, Idaho. Okay, back to the Grangeville Bulldogs. We'll take a look real quick. They are averaging 61 points per game as a team. They are allowing just 46 points per game to their opponents. They are on a 6-game win streak. Their field goal percentage, they are shooting 40% of the team from the field. They are shooting 28% as a team from three-point range and 50% from the free throw line. They average 33 rebounds, 14 assists, and 16 steals per game, while only turning the ball over 19 times and committing just 15 fouls in their games against their opponents. Taking a look at the last time St. Mary's played Grangeville, Madeline Green scored 25 points, Chris Barger scored 23, and Addison Vanderwall scored 14. The Bulldogs shot 53% from two-point range in that game. St. Mary's just 21%. Both teams at 28% from the three-point range. Overall, the Bulldogs shot 46% from the field, while St. Mary's was just 24%. The Bulldogs were 63% from the charity stripe, while St. Mary's was 50%. The Lumberjacks were out-rebounded 41-20. And let's see, the Bulldogs only committed 6 fouls. St. Mary's had 19. The Bulldogs forced 31 turnovers, while St. Mary's only forced 9 turnovers to the Bulldogs. St. Mary's did win one of the categories here. They had 12 points off the bench, while the Bulldogs had just 9. In that game, Taylor Jansen and Jacqueline Linnemeyer finished with 6 points apiece. Brenna Elliott finished with 5. Raven Yearout with 4. Bailey Martin with 2. Sammy Sint with 1. And just a side note to that, Taylor Jansen is still out with that injury to her knee. So that is a little recap of the last time these two teams played. And that's going to do it for, well, let's see. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedules. I don't have a lot of time left. So this looks what it looks like next week. Lots of action next week. We have at least 4 or 5 games on the schedule for us to broadcast next week. The girls will be hosting Priest River on Monday, 5:30 JV, 7 o'clock varsity. Then on Tuesday, the boys and girls will be hosting Kellogg, with the JV boys playing at 4, varsity girls at 5:30, varsity boys at 7. There was no JV girls for that game. And then on Wednesday, the wrestling will be at the double duel, and that will be in St. Mary's High School Gymnasium at 5 o'clock. So be sure to go cheer on the Lumberjack wrestlers. More wrestling on Thursday, as the wrestling team will be at the Chalice tournament at Chalice High School. Basketball on Thursday. Girls will be at Priest River. Boys will be at Orofino. We will go up and broadcast the Orofino boys at Orofino game because, of course, we're going to do the Priest River game on Monday with the girls, so we'll switch that up. The boys haven't played Orofino yet, so we're going to get that game broadcast. And then wrestling on Friday, still at Chalice Tournament. That's on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a big tournament. Then cheerleading on Saturday will be at the Timberlake Invite. And then on Saturday, the boys will host Logos at Lumberjack Gymnasium starting at noon with JV boys and 1:30 with varsity boys. So that's a look at your upcoming schedule. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the starting lineup and the opening tip for the game. Getting ready to start here in just a few minutes.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
And we're back, and now we'll get you your starting lineup, starting with the Lumberjacks. The first starter is the number 1, Elliott, the number 11 of Avery Baird, the number 22 of Raven Yearout, the number 23 of Sammy Finch, and the number 32 of Danica Sloper. Now the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. The first starter is number 2, Carissa Barger. Then the junior number 3, Sienna Wagner. The next starter is the number 20, a junior, Madeline Green. The number 24 of Maddie Thacker. And the number 32 of Addison Vanderwall. Bulldogs are coached by Michelle Barger. Lumberjacks coached by Gary Krumhauer. Lumberjacks in their green. They will be going left to right on your radio dial. The green jerseys with gold down the sides, white numbers. The Bulldogs in their home white with blue numbers. And it will be the number 20 of Madeline Green going up against the number 32 of Danica Sloper for the Lumberjacks at the midcourt circle. Switch things up here this year in the gym for the Bulldogs. We now are set up on the opposite side of the gym. If you know where their crow's nest is, typically, and where their scoring table used to be, they flipped everything to the opposite side. The official steps to the midcourt circle. The opening tip is up. It will be controlled by the Bulldogs. The number 2 of Barger has it. They get it down inside to Green. Her shot is no good, and it's the rebound to the 22 of Yearout. Lumberjacks back the other way. Yearout loses the handle, though, turns the ball over, going the opposite direction. Bulldogs looking for a quick break, bring it down, and trying to get a pretty decent defensive play by Baird, but she's going to get called for the foul. Now send the Bulldogs to the free throw line. That'll be Addison Vanderwall to the charity stripe. 56% on the season from the free throw line is Vanderwall. First free throw's up and good. First points of the game come from the charity stripe. Vanderwall's second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. 2-0. The Bulldogs with the lead. Putting that backcourt pressure on. Going to see if they can get the steal. Lumberjacks going to feed it over to Yearout. Yearout has to save it back in bounds a little bit too long. Couldn't quite get there. Bulldogs on the quick break. They try to pass it down from Vanderwall to Green underneath, and that's going to be turned over by the Bulldogs going the other way. Lumberjacks with the inbound pass. It'll be deflected out of bounds by Green. St. Mary's will re-inbound. Sammy Sint near the corner on the baseline. Gets it into Baird. Baird quickly trapped. Getting it ahead to Sloper. Now to Elliott. Elliott going to pull up the little jump shot. It's long. Yearout fighting for the rebound. She's able to get it for a moment. And then I think she actually had a missed shot. Rebound to Grangeville. And the Bulldogs scored the other way, and now we're going to get a timeout taken by St. Mary's. I did not see who made that shot for Grangeville. 4-0. Lumberjacks trail, and it's a quick 30-second timeout, I'm sure. I'm going to credit that to somebody on my paper stat sheet for the Bulldogs. I give that to Barger. I'm not sure if that's who it was, but I was trying to get my stats entered for the Lumberjacks and then that quick transition bucket for the Bulldogs. So 4-0 Lumberjacks trail. Lumberjacks inbound it. Down the left side of the floor and a bad pass by Baird. Going to get a steal by the Bulldogs. They're working underneath. Shot is up. Lots of bodies in there. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound back to the Bulldogs, though. Another shot up from Grangeville. It is no good. They got the offensive board. The putback was no good, but there's going to be a foul called against the Lumberjacks. Second foul on St. Mary's. A second foul on Avery Baird. First free throw on the way. It is no good by Vanderwall that time. Baird comes out. Bailey Martin checks in. Second free throw is good. Vanderwall 3 for 4 from the charity stripe to start the game. 5-0 Bulldogs on top. Again, that pressure in the backcourt from Grangeville. St. Mary's has to get past that before they can do anything. Turnover by St. Mary's there. Shot is up. Bounced around on the rim. No good. Sammy Sint able to pull down the rebound for the Lumberjacks. And then another steal by the Bulldogs. Shot up, rims out for Grangeville by Vanderwall, but she'll be fouled once again. Third time she's been fouled, third time to the free throw line. And this time the foul goes against Sammy Sint. That'll be her first, third team foul. And again, Vanderwall back to the free throw line, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Four for 5 now. She makes the first one. 6-0 Lumberjacks trail. Second free throw from Vanderwall. That one is in as well. Only has missed one from the free throw line. 7-0 Lumberjacks trail. Bulldogs with a little bit of harassment there. That pass is last touched by Brenna Elliott, and it'll be turned over by St. Mary's. Bulldogs will inbound in front of the Lumberjack bench. Vanderwall has it. Up to the free throw line. Backs it out. Looks to the inside to Green. Green backs it out to York. York for 3 off the back of the iron. It's no good. Rebound goes to Elliott. Lumberjacks will try to get it down across the timeline. Going to get a turnover by St. Mary's there. Another steal by the Bulldogs. Shot up and missed by Grangeville. They got the rebound. Going to get a blocked shot. And the putback was missed by Grangeville. Shot was blocked by Martin. St. Mary's with the ball. Going to try to drive the lane, trying to penetrate a couple of defenders as Year out. Ball gets knocked away from her. So the ball will stay with St. Mary's as was last touched by the Bulldogs. 5:45 to go first period. 7-0 Lumberjacks trail. Sammy looking for an inlet. Going to be deflected out of bounds once again by Grangeville. As the Bulldogs keep the pressure up. Sammy again looking to get it into somebody. Going to lose her time there. She just gets it in, I think, in time. Gets it back to the corner to Sammy. Sammy's three-pointer from the corner won't go. Ball is going to be tied up for a jump ball. And the possession will stay with St. Mary's. Yes, it does. .5:38 to go. 7-0 St. Mary's trails. Lumberjacks looking to get it in. Sammy sent, trying to find somebody. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott's going to spin. Shot is up. It won't go in. Rebound to Year out. Her putback is no good. Ball is tied up once again. This time jump ball will go to Grangeville. 5:31 to go, first period. Still 7-0. Bulldogs bringing the ball down. Barger controls it. Brings it across the timeline. No Lumberjack pressure. Bulldogs swing it over. York for three. That shot is off the mark. Rebound to Green. The putback is up and good by the Bulldogs. Lumberjacks again facing some pressure in the backcourt, and a double dribble going to be called. I believe it was Elliott with that double dribble. It's Brenna. Bulldogs will inbound from baseline. Barger looking to trigger it in. Gets it to Green. Green to York. Left wing now to the corner. Barger for three. That shot's going to rattle around, and it falls in. St. Mary's going to take a full timeout now. And St. Mary's now trails 12-0. It's a full timeout by the Lumberjacks. We'll be back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887.
Now we are back. Lumberjack girls get the press broken. They get a three-point shot put up by Elliott. It is a little bit off target. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It looked like it was last touched by Grangeville, but they give the ball to the Bulldogs. Grangeville bring it down. They lead 12-0. 4:40 to go in the first period. Bulldogs looking to the short corner on the right side, and a double dribble going to be called on the number 24 of Maddie Thacker. A turnover on Grangeville. Bulldogs have a sub coming in. Nope, Lumberjacks got the ball inbounded. St. Mary's got to break that press, and they're going to get a turnover by St. Mary's, a steal by the Bulldogs, but then another steal by Martin, but then a turnover by St. Mary's again. So a couple of back-to-back turnovers for both teams. Barger down inside to Green. Her shot won't go. Fight for the loose ball. Sammy Stint's going to come away with it. Lumberjacks again facing that pressure in the backcourt. Sammy Sant controls it. Gets stood up in the backcourt looking for some help. Going to try the skip pass up and a steal by the Bulldogs. Shot is up, no good. Offensive board for Grangeville. And they set up their offense to Green at the post. Now back to York. York's three is short. The rebound was put back up and good by the number 20 of Madeline Green. And then we get a foul on the next inbound pass. That'll go against Grangeville. That'll be number 4, York, drawing her first foul of the game. First foul for the Bulldogs. Jacqueline Ludemeyer going to check in for St. Mary's. Going to give Danica Sloper a breather. 14-0 Lumberjack girls trail. Backcourt again, the press from Grangeville. They love to play in-your-face defense. Get it to Martin. Martin gets it across the timeline, but then has it taken away from her. Coming back the other way is Wagner. Wagner's shot is up and good on the layup. And we get a timeout taken by Coach Krumhauer once again. 16-0 Lumberjacks trail. I think it was a 30-second timeout. Leaves St. Mary's with 3 timeouts for the first half. We aren't even out of the first quarter yet. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
And we are back here at Grangeville High School. Lumberjack girls trail 16-0 first period. Inbound pass to Elliott. Lumberjacks trying to get it across that timeline. Elliott does. Drives down that left side of the floor. Now she's trapped. Finds an outlet to Year Out. Year Out's going to drive up too hard off the glass with her shot. And the rebound is loose. Goes to the Bulldogs. And then the Bulldogs lose it out of bounds. So a turnover on Grangeville. 3:04 to go in the first period. Once again, St. Mary's trails 16-0. Going to get it to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer shot too far up off the glass. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. They look for a quick outlet down the floor. A little bit too far out in front. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Linnemeyer. And the Lumberjacks take it the other way. Ball gets loose. Bailey Martin ends up with it. Rolls kind of, I didn't really think she moved enough to consider a travel, but they do call the travel on Bailey Martin. That ball's going to be deflected out of bounds by Bailey. No, actually, no. Last touched by the Bulldogs, so a turnover on Grangeville. Into the backcourt, into Elliott, up to Year Out now, over to Bailey. Bailey a long 2. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Grangeville back the other way. A good look. Didn't get the shot to go. The Bulldogs are going to find Kinsley Adams in the low post. So he's going to put that shot up and good. 18-0. St. Mary's trails, and another turnover on St. Mary's. I didn't see what they called there. No, they called an offensive foul against Raven Year Out, actually. .2:22 to go, first period. 18-0. St. Mary's trails. Coming into for the Bulldogs, the number 2 of Barger, the number 24 of Thacker. Bulldogs get the ball in. St. Mary's looks to be in a zone, a man defense. Swinging the ball to the near side, over on the left side of the floor to Adams. Now back to Barger. Barger working up top, loses the handle for a minute. Year Out able to come away with it. Going to give Brenna Elliott the steal. Year Out's going to drive and lay it up and in. Good job by Year Out. The Lumberjacks won't be shut out in the first period. 18-2. Good defense by Elliott in the backcourt. Bulldogs do get it across the timeline. Up the top. Quick shot on the way by Thacker. Shot no good. Rebound going to be tipped around. Pulled down by Grangeville finally. Thacker's going to try again. Drives around, year out, lays it up and in. 20-2, Lumberjacks trail. Elliott has the ball. Swings over to Bailey Martin, left side near the sideline. Now to the corner to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer probably should have taken that three. She tried to get it to Elliott and turns the ball over. Bulldogs bring it the other way, and I believe that was Haley Fold with the bucket. 22-2, Bulldogs up by 20. And going to get a steal the other way. Get a steal and then a foul, I think, against St. Mary's, and I think that foul will go against Bailey. Fifth foul on St. Mary's puts the Bulldogs to the free throw line, and again it's Vanderwall. 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Misses that first free throw. Checking in for the Bulldogs is McKenna York. McKenna, a junior. Oh, that is not Vanderwall, actually. That is Sienna Wagner. Misses the first one, then the second one is a lane violation. So the second one doesn't count, even though it went in. Lumberjacks with the ball. Elliott has it, gets it across the timeline to Sammy. Sammy sent to Bailey Martin. She's on the left side. Has two Bulldogs kind of watching her. Now they back off. There's only one on her, and a man defense there. Gets it up to Elliott, and the Bulldogs with the steal. Grangeville all the way down into Thacker. Thacker puts it up and good from underneath. 24-2, Lumberjacks trail. 27 seconds to get another steal by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs trying to find Thacker again. She gets underneath, can't get an open look. Gets it back to the top to Wagner. Wagner going to get called for the travel. Danica Sloper checks back in for St. Mary's. Sammy Sint comes out. Raven Urettle inbound from the sideline, far side of the floor near the corner. Back to Raven. She's going to bring it up the field, up the floor. Ball is loose. Raven is able to scoop it up, gets it to Sloper. 7 seconds on the clock. Sloper kicks it out to Bailey. Bailey Martin for the three. It's up and good by Martin. Lumberjacks finish the quarter on a high note with the assist from Sloper to Martin, and it's 24-5 at the end of the first period. Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chip, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Well, we are back. Getting ready to start the second period. 24-5. Lumberjacks trail the Bulldogs. Lumberjacks didn't get their first bucket until about 3 minutes left to go. Avery Baird is into the game for St. Mary's. Raven Yearout has gone out. I think that's the only substitution change made. St. Mary's will start with the first possession in the second period. Linnemeyer to Baird. Baird to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer, quick three. It's up and good. I don't have my roster fully. There we go. It's Bailey Martin. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Barger. It's up and good. And I think we get another quick timeout by Coach Krumhauer. And it will be a full timeout. And we'll take it as well. 7:35 to go before the half. Lumberjacks trail 27-8. We'll be back.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care expert help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
And we are back. Lumberjacks once again trail 27-8. Lumberjack girls here in Grangeville. You're listening to Lumberjack Basketball, 1240 KOFE. Also, our audio is on YouTube. You find the link on our Facebook page. St. Mary's inbounds. They'll bring the ball down. Elliott controls it for the Jacks. Gets it down across the timeline. Bulldogs back out of the press. Linnemeyer has it. Left wing. Tries to feed it inside. Deflects back at her. She's able to grab it and poked away again. But she's able to recontrol. Going to get it over to Elliott. Elliott for the quick three just off the mark. Rebound going to be fought for. And the Bulldogs will try to save it. So last touch by the Bulldogs will give the Lumberjacks the team rebound. St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. Linnemeyer to the corner to Baird. Left side. Baird drives baseline. Up and under. Shot is kind of wild. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs the other way. They missed the layup and a little bit of a late whistle there, but a foul going to be called against St. Mary's. The foul goes against Bailey Martin, her second. I think that is back her to the free throw line. First time for her in this one, 54% on the season. She's going to rattle that first one home. Brenna Elliott's going to come out for a breather, checking in his Raven year out. Backer, second free throw coming. 28-8, Lumberjacks trail. Second free throw, perfect touch, up and good. 29-8. Lumberjacks trailed by 21. Ball is knocked loose, but St. Mary's able to keep possession. Sloper going to pull up for a quick jump shot. It won't fall in for her. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs, and they look ahead quickly to Green. Her shot won't go. Rebound tipped by Sloper. Will give her credit for the board. Coming back the other way is Avery Baird, left side of the floor. Picks up now. She picks up her dribble. Looking for an outlet. Gets it to Bailey Martin. Bailey has the ball taken away from her. Layup is up and good the other way by Addison Vanderwall. That's Addison's first bucket from the floor. Lumberjacks back working against that press. They do get it across the timeline. Back up to Baird. Baird working slightly to the left side. Lost the handle. I'm going to call it not a steal, but a turnover. Bulldogs back the other way. Trying to feed it ahead to Barger. A little bit too far out in front of her. Turnover on Grangeville. Bailey Martin will come out. Brenna Elliott checks in. For the Bulldogs, it'll be the number 3 of Sienna Wagner and number 4 McKenna York checking in. 6:02 to go, first half. 31-8 Lumberjacks trail. Again, Bulldogs back into their press. St. Mary's working to get it across. They do, and a foul called, though. A little bit of contact there by Vanderwall. It'll be her first foul. Team's first in the second half, or second quarter, I should say. Sammy Sint checks back in. Jacqueline Linnemeyer comes out. Lumberjacks will inbound. Side court, far side of the floor. Into Elliott. Elliott brings it down. Picks up her dribble. Looks back to Baird. Baird contested. Gets it to Sloper. The ball again contested. Bulldogs all over everywhere you go. It doesn't matter where you get that ball to. There's a Bulldog on it. And that foul goes against the 24. Maddie Thacker's first foul. St. Mary's will inbound. Second team foul for the Bulldogs. Sammy gets it into Elliott. Elliott gets the shot up and good off the glass. Gives Sammy Stintz the assist there. 31-10, Lumberjacks trail. Thacker in the corner for the Bulldogs, right side. Now they ring it to the left side. York got about a three. Going to get a nice deflection there by Elliott. The ball will stay with the Bulldogs, but it was good defense by Brenna. Bulldogs will inbound from near sideline into Green. Green backing it up, gets it to York. York sets up for the three. That shot is in and out. Rebound goes to Sloper for the Lumberjacks. And the Bulldogs get a deflection there. It goes out of bounds, last touched by Grangeville. St. Mary's will inbound from right here in front of the Lumberjack bench. Goes into Baird. Baird, top of the key, works her way left side, picks up her dribble, gets double teamed. She's going to find Year Out, goes baseline. Shot is blocked by the Bulldogs, and they get the rebound. Bulldogs will feed it ahead. Shot is up and no good. That'll be Sienna Wagner with the shot. Foul called, though, and that'll go against Baird. That is Avery's third foul. Avery will probably come out for the rest of this quarter. And that sends Wagner to the free throw line, and she is 0 for 1. Second free throw she made earlier, but it was a lane violation, so it didn't count. Misses the first free throw here. Bailey Martin back in. Avery Baird comes out. Second free throw by Wagner on the way. That one is good. 32-10. It's a 22-point lead for the Bulldogs. St. Mary's gets it across the timeline far side, but I think Elliott is going to be called for stepping on the out-of-bounds line as the Bulldog defense forced her to the sideline. Again, really active defense for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs into the backcourt. Vanderwall gets it up to Wagner. Wagner guarded by Martin. Now they look to the low post. That's Thacker. Thacker spin. Shot won't go. Rebound goes to the 32 of Sloper. Lumberjacks get it ahead. Sloper, top of the key, swings over to Year Out. Year Out for three, just off the glass and off the rim. It's no good. Rebound is going to be fought for and taken by the Bulldogs, but then we get a steal by Elliott the other way. Elliott's going to drive right side. She'll be fouled, and she'll shoot two. That foul goes against Maddie Thacker. That'll be her second foul. Elliott's first free throw is up and good. 32-11, Lumberjacks trail, 4:22 to go in the half. Second free throw coming from Brenna Elliott on the way. That one off back iron. It won't fall through. And a quick whistle there for the jump ball. I'm going to give the rebound to Year Out. Bulldogs tied it up with the jump ball, so the possession will stay with St. Mary's. Sammy's going to trigger it in, looking for an inlet. Gonna gets it to Bailey Martin. Her shot won't go. Rebound to the Bulldogs. And I'm going to get a foul on St. Mary's. A push there by, I think they said it was Bailey Martin. That is Bailey's third foul. Bailey will come out, I believe. Jacqueline Linnemeyer checks in. Third foul on the Lumberjacks. A little bit of backcourt pressure. One person in the backcourt for St. Mary. That's Elliott. They bring it ahead quickly. Elliott retreats. Barger swings it to the right side. That's into the hands of the four, McKenna York. Back to Barger. Barger sets up the offense. St. Mary's looks to be in a zone here. No, might still be a man. Shot on the way. No good. Offense rebound for the Bulldogs. It was Madeline Green with the putback. 34-11, St. Mary's trails. Sloper ahead to Year Out. Year Out working the right side. Got a little bit loose with the ball there. Turned that one over. She was about to travel, so she had to get rid of it. Nice ball movement by the Bulldogs. And once again, they find Madeline Green underneath. 36-11, St. Mary's trails. Up to Elliott. Elliott trying to break that press, gets it across the timeline, works her way all the way down to the corner, right side, gets the three on the way. That shot is off the mark. The rebound was to Sammy Sin. Her putback wouldn't go. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Bulldog, or off of St. Mary's. Yearout's going to come out, checking in for the first time. Kieran Elliott. Bulldogs made some subs as well. I didn't see who it was. I think one of them was Thacker. Lumberjacks back out into the defense, down in there. I think they're in a man defense still. Vanderwall, no, that is Told. Told reverses to the left side, hands it off to Adams. Adams works the other way, a little bit of a weave up top. Bringing it near side is Thacker. Linnemeyer can set a wall there. They ran right into her, but they get that ball down inside. Grangeville was able to put it up and good. I believe that was Maddie Thacker with the bucket. 38-11, Lumberjacks trail. 2:32 to go first half. Linnemeyer with the ball, short corner. Going to get the shot up, leaves it a little bit short. The rebound was taken by St. Mary's. Putback was no good, but Sloper is fouled. That foul went against Madeline Green. Sloper's first free throw is no good. Second free throw on the way. That one is off the mark as well. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Grangeville quickly ahead. They had an outlet already down here. It's Haley Told, and they find her. Told lays it up and good for the Bulldogs. (40-11). Lumberjacks trail. Going to get a bad pass there by Elliott. Bulldogs get the steal. Nope. Well, think there. I'm going to actually not count that as a steal. Linnemeyer, I think, had maybe a block shot. Linnemeyer's going to get called for a foul there. A little body bump there from behind as the Grangeville player had to slow down to grab the ball. And Linnemeyer ran right into the back of her. First foul on Jacqueline. Fourth foul for St. Mary's. Both teams with 4 fouls here. Bulldogs bring it down. Thacker has it off to Told. A little bit of a weave. Going to get it to the three-point line to Kinsley Adams. Her three is a miss. Rebound goes right to Sammy Sint, and the Lumberjacks will go the other way with a minute 44 to go in the half. 40-11, St. Mary's trails. Sammy working left side of the floor. Picks up her dribble. Trapped. Gets it over to Elliott. Elliott going to trigger the three. It's up and good. Sammy Sint the assist. 40-14, Lumberjacks trail. Bulldogs the other way. Out to the corner from Vanderwall. Told has it. Extended free throw line. Back to the corner to Vanderwall. Now we're going to get a long two put up. No good. Rebound to Madeline Green, though. Her putback is no good. And I'm not sure who had the rebound for St. Mary's. But then we get it. I think it might have been Elliott. Then Elliott gets called for travel. She gets tripped up, goes to the ground. They call a travel on that. So with a minute 5 to go, first half, St. Mary's trails 40-14. Bulldogs with the ball. Vanderwall working left side of the floor. Hands it off to Thacker. Thacker works it to the high post. Backs it back out to Vanderwall. Vanderwall's going to take the contested three. It's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. It ends up in the hands of Green, and Green is able to get the putback. And we get another turnover by St. Mary's. The shot is up. It is no good. Didn't see who it was for Lumberjacks that turned it over. Lumberjacks with a rebound. Ball gets deflected out of bounds going the other way. It'll stay with St. Mary's after coming off of the Bulldogs. St. Mary's has it. Kieran Elliott over to Sammy. Sammy sent in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Left that one a little bit short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs again trying to get that long down-court pass. It is deflected by Sammy Sint. Shot is up originally. The initial shot was missed. The offensive rebound was Thacker. The putback was good. And she is fouled. Kieran Elliott gets the foul, and Thacker goes to the free throw line, where she misses the bonus shot. Actually, I think they called the lane violation on St. Mary's, so Thacker will get the second free throw. And that one's going to rattle around and fall in. 11 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's has to get it across. I must have stopped my clock a minute ago. You're going to have Sammy Sint driving all the way in. Shot is up. It won't go off the glass too hard. Rebound to the Bulldogs, but they can't do nothing with it. And that's how the first half comes to an end. St. Mary's trails 45-14 to the Grangeville girls here in Grangeville. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with a look at the halftime statistics. Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh POW. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes, that'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community? Obviously, yes. Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Minnewaska, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjacks! It is halftime here at Grangeville High School. Lumberjack girls trail 45-14. A little bit of halftime entertainment. Got some little girl basketball going on down here on the court. And now take a quick look at the stats. Well, the first half was all Grangeville, as the Bulldogs were 15 of 30 from two-point range for 50%. St. Mary's was 2 of 17 for 12%. Three-pointers, St. Mary's outshot the Bulldogs 3 of 9 for 33%. The Bulldogs 2 of 9 for 22%. Overall field goals, 17 for 39 is the Bulldogs for 44% shooting. The Lumberjacks 5 of 26 for 19%. Free throw shooting also very good for the Bulldogs, 9 of 12, 75% from the charity stripe in that first half. The Lumberjacks 1 for 4 for 25%. Taking a look at the rebounds, St. Mary's just barely out-rebounded by Grangeville, 23-19. The Bulldogs with 6 assists, St. Mary's with 4. The Bulldogs turned the ball over 9 times. St. Mary's scored 6 points off of Grangeville turnovers, and the Lumberjacks have 23 turnovers. Grangeville has scored 13 points off of those. The Bulldogs with 11 steals, St. Mary's with 3 steals to their credit. Taking a look at the individual stats, leading scoring in the first half, Madeline Green. She had 13 points in that first half, 11 points for Maddie Thacker, 7 points for Vanderwall, 5 points for Chris Barger, 4 points off the bench for Haley Told, 2 points off the bench for Kinsley Adams, and I missed Tina Wagner. She had 3 points for Grangeville. St. Mary's leading scorer, Brenna Elliott with 6 points in the first half, 3 points for Jacqueline Linnemeyer, 3 points for Bailey Martin, and just 2 points for Raven Yearout. Rebounding for St. Mary's, Yearout with 5 rebounds. Sloper has 4, as does Sammy Stint. Steals, 2 steals by Brenna Elliott, and the assist numbers are led by Sammy Stint with 2 assists in the first half. That's a look at your halftime statistics. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half after a word from our sponsors.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
Now we are back. I wanted to come back a little bit early on that break, and I wanted to I want to congratulate, they may not hear this over in Lapway, but I do want to congratulate the Lapway Wildcat senior Case Wynot, as not only is he committed, obviously, to play at Utah State for college basketball next year, he broke the state scoring record for career scoring over his high school career. The old record holder was Camiai's Jared Mercer at 2,589 points. It was a 31-year-old record that Case Wynot broke last week in their game. I forget who they played against. He also holds a single-season record, from my understanding, 952 points from last year. Case Wynot averaging 37 points per game, 15 rebounds, 19 assists, 9 steals, and that is quite the accolade there. I mean, he's averaging a triple-double per game. So pretty solid numbers there. So congratulations to Case Wynot on that feat. It's tough to do at any level, but you got to remember these guys are also a 1A school, so that makes it even more impressive, to say the least. The second annual spring softball clinics are coming your way, brought to you by St. Mary's High School Softball. They have days for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, 4th and 5th graders, 2nd and 3rd graders. So 6th, 7th, and 8th graders is April 7th, 4th and 5th graders March 17th, and 2nd and 3rd graders is March the 10th. They're going to have pitching, defense, and hitting clinics, and they say to please register now. There's limited space. You can call or text Lane Watkins at 208-582-2167. Paperwork and payments will be due at the time of the clinic. The clinics will be held depending on the weather, either at the softball fields for the high school or at the high school gymnasium. And there is one more thing that's coming up. It's a Mardi Gras event at the Eagles Lodge. That'll be taking place on February the 10th. It is a dinner and dance that's going to be taking place. So we get back to action. That was quick. I didn't think they were going to be back that quickly. And the Bulldogs will start with the possession. Got to get my starters going here. We get a foul down there. See here, trying to get my starters lined up. I think I got them. Get a foul against St. Mary's. That is Brenna Elliott's foul. And it was only her first. That sends Vanderwall to the free throw line. No, that is Thacker to the free throw line. She makes the first. She hasn't missed from the free throw line yet this afternoon. Second free throw is up and good as well. 47-14, St. Mary's trails. Driving near side, it's going to be Baird. Picks up a dribble, finds Elliott, top of the key. Elliott works her way to the right side of the floor. Looking now to Year Out. Year Out spins and shoots from the high post. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound, taken by the Bulldogs. Grangeville quickly ahead the other way. Madeline Green on the run out. Lays it up and in. And the Bulldogs just continue to roll. They are the number one team in 2A in the state for a reason, ranked number 11 as well across all classifications. Avery Baird has the ball, working their side, gets trapped, and is going to find an outlet. Bulldogs get the steal. Bulldogs just play a suffocating defense. Vanderwall, cross court, but before the pass was made, there's a foul against the Lumberjacks. That one's going to go against Baird, and Baird quickly up to 4 fouls. And Baird will be coming out. Bailey Martin will check in for Avery. Might not see her much now in the third quarter as they try to save her up for the fourth. Bulldogs will inbound from baseline. They get it up to Wagner. Back to the corner. I believe that's Barger. Now cross court to the left side to Thacker. Thacker drives, a little Euro step into the lane, and it's up and good on the layup. Nice move there by Maddie Thacker. 51-14, Lumberjacks trail. St. Mary's gets it to the top. Three-pointer on the way by Elliott. Shot is short, or is at least in and out. Rebound to Sammy Stint. Lumberjacks will reset. Offensive board. Down to Sammy. Sammy, three-pointer from the corner, just off the mark. That one's a little short as well. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They'll bring it down the floor quickly. They love to run and get their transition buckets. Up to the top of the key. Vanderwall, deep three. It's just short. Rebound goes to Year Out. St. Mary's trying to get it ahead. Bulldogs again playing stifling defense in the backcourt. Elliott gets it up to Sloper. Sloper has the ball poked away, but the Lumberjacks able to keep possession. Going to get a shot from the short corner by Elliott. Rebound goes to Sammy Stint, high off the glass, and good. Bulldogs quickly back the other way. Vanderwall with the shot. It's missed. Gets her own rebound. And then we get a foul called on the putback attempt, and that foul goes against Bailey Martin, and Bailey up to 4 fouls now. She was the one that just came in for Avery, so Bailey might be coming out fairly soon, too. Lumberjacks have 2 with foul trouble. Free throws up and good. 5 of 32 of Vanderwall. Loper comes out. Linnemeyer goes in. Bailey stays in. Next free throw is up. That one is good as well. And now Bailey will come out. Checking in for here is Kieran Elliott. Brenna Elliott's little sister. She's a freshman, if I recall. Brenna takes it down that far side, tries to get the pass to Year Out. We're going to get a steal by the Bulldogs. A little bit much on that. And it was, again, Madeline Green taking and turning that into points for the Bulldogs. St. Mary's has it. Left side, Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer working, picks up her dribble, goes up the top to Elliott. Elliott works to the right side, picks up her dribble. Going to get a foul against Grangeville. That foul goes against Wagner. Not a vowel, a foul. Lumberjacks will inbound sideline into Elliott, right back to Sammy. Sammy back to Elliott, looking to the low post as it's going to be Year Out, looking to try to make something happen. Shot is going to rim out. That looked like it was going to fall in, and it didn't. I think St. Mary's ended up with an offensive rebound. They missed the putback. The Bulldogs end up with the board, and they take it the other way. St. Mary's going to deflect that out of bounds. Or no, actually, yeah, no, it's out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. I think thought it was off of them. They all headed the other way. The ref says, hey, white ball. So the Bulldogs will inbound from baseline. Vanderwall looking to find somebody to get it into. Gets it to the corner to Wagner, or to York. Back to Vanderwall. Looking to the low post now to Green. Back to York. Working on that right side. Again, looking to the low post. Green spins. Shot is up. It won't fall in. Rebound to Year Out. 55-16, Lumberjacks trail. Linnemeyer takes the ball right side, picks up her dribble, looks to the top of the key to Elliott. Elliott's three on the way. It just won't fall in. Off the front of the rim, popped out, goes back to the Bulldogs on the rebound. York thought about a three for a second. Instead, gives it up to Thacker. Thacker counts the bucket and the foul for the Bulldogs from about the free throw line. Sammy Sint picks up that foul. That is Sammy's second foul. Then Thacker back to the free throw line. She is perfect, I believe, from there. 5 free throws made, and we've got Loper comes out. Sammy Sint checks in. Thacker's free throw on the way. It is good. Bulldog girls shooting very well from the charity stripe tonight. Bulldogs not using their press now. St. Mary's brings it down the floor, right side. It's Elliott looking into Sloper. Sloper spins her way into the paint. Shot won't roll in. As she got that to get up off the rim and off the glass, ball goes out of bounds off of Grangeville, so St. Mary's will get the possession. Linnemeyer will trigger it in, looking for an outlet or an inlet, and is going to throw it right to the Bulldogs, it looks like. Turnover on St. Mary's, bringing it the other way. Barger right into the lane. Shot won't fall in. Ball tipped out by Year Out. Lumberjacks will take it the other way. 58-16. St. Mary's trails. Elliott forced to pick up her dribble just across. Well, she's already across that volleyball line. Down into Elliott. Working short corner from the right. Ball back up to the top to Linnemeyer. Bulldogs play again, really stiff defense. They bring a couple of double teams out on you. Now to Elliott. Elliott has the ball poked away. Ball is still loose, and it's going to be out of bounds off of St. Mary's. Thacker brings it down for Grangeville. Gets it across the timeline. St. Mary's looks to be in his zone. York, right side of the floor. Top of the key. Thought about a three. Decided not to. Instead, we'll skip past to Adams. Back to York. Now to Adams. Short corner. Back to York. Round to the free throw line. To Told. Now to York. Working on this right side still. Get an open three from Adams. It's no good. Ball is loose. And will be picked up by the 30 of Elliott. That's Kieran Elliott. And bringing it down the opposite side of the floor is Brenna Elliott. She's going to get tied up. Jump ball call. Possession will stay with St. Mary's. Vanderwall and Dusty Bashaw check in for the Bulldogs. St. Mary's gets the ball in. Linnemeyer's going to trigger the three off back iron. That one just a little bit hard. The ball goes up onto the backboard, and it'll be out of bounds. The ball will go over to Grangeville. Bringing it down for the Bulldogs is Vanderwall. Vanderwall picks up a dribble across the timeline, gets it to Told, now to Adams. Adams drives into the paint. Shot is up and good by the Bulldogs. Kinsley Adams with the bucket. 60-16, Lumberjacks trail. Brenna Elliott with the ball, and the Bulldogs tie it up. Jump ball called, and they'll go over to the Bulldogs. Vanderwall into Thacker. Thacker brings it up for Grangeville. Gets it across the timeline. Lumberjacks back in their defense. Swings it to the left side to Adams. Adams in the corner. Now to the top of the key to Thacker. Thacker is going to launch the three. The shot is no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. The putback was no good by Grangeville. And we're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the possession this time goes back to St. Mary's. 2:03 to go in the third, 60-16. I believe we'll see a running clock in the fourth. St. Mary's will inbound. Linnemeyer in to Elliott. Elliott will bring it down for St. Mary's. It's Brenna Elliott. That'll differentiate as her sister's in there as well. Now to Sloper. Sloper dishes it off to Year Out. They try to back it back out. Bulldogs with a steal. Then a foul against the Lumberjacks. That foul goes against Kieran Elliott. Fifth foul against St. Mary's in the third quarter. That'll send Vanderwall to the free throw line. She's only missed one tonight from the charity stripe. She'll only miss one as she makes the first. Checking in for the Bulldogs is Ella Kinson. And Madeline Green back into the game. Don't forget, we've got boys basketball coming up after this one. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well by Vanderwall. St. Mary's with a minute 50 to go in the third. Brenna Elliott brings it down. Forgot to turn my crowd mic on. Elliott to Elliott, over to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer looking to Sloper, and that's going to be picked off by the Bulldogs. Grangeville back the other way, down to Green, kicking it out to Ellickson. She's going to work in the short corner, back out to Vanderwall. Vanderwall launches the three, a little bit hard. Rebound, though, to the 11 of Bashaw, and she's going to get the putback. 64-16. Lumberjacks with the ball. Linnemeyer has it up top. She's going to work the left side of the floor. Gets it out to Elliott. Elliott's shot won't fall. A little bit of disgust there from Brenna, but got to keep your head held high. The Bulldogs get a shot, bucket in transition. The layup by Bashaw. 66-16, St. Mary's trail. Brenna Elliott works to the left or right side, gets up to Karen. Karen thought about the three, but double team. Now back out to Brenna. 42 seconds. Now to Year Out. Year Out's going to try to go under her defense. Block shot. Bulldogs with the block and the rebound. They'll bring it the other way with 31 seconds. Bashaw to Ellickson. Now back to Bashaw. Bashaw gets kind of a free run to the rim, and she's going to lay that up and good. Last 6 points have all come for Bashaw for the Bulldogs. Linnemeyer has it. That was really close. They're going to call the over and back against St. Mary's. Sammy Sint checks back in. Raven Year Out comes out. 10 seconds in the third. Lumberjacks trailing 68-16. Bashaw has the ball, right wing to the top of the key. Allison for three. Shot just won't fall in. The rebound goes to Sammy Stint, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Lumberjacks trail 68-16 going into the fourth. We'll be back.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's. And the Lumberjacks come out. They will be on defense first. We've got Brenna Elliott, Bailey Martin, Avery Baird, Sammy Stint, and Danica Sloper back on the floor to start the fourth period. Bulldogs will have possession. Barger with it, swings it over to Wagner. Wagner to the wing on the right side to Thacker. Swinging it back to the opposite side now, back to Wagner, left wing. She's guarded by Martin. Swings it back to Barger. Barger launches the three from the right side. It's up and good. Nice shot by Barger. Barger has 2 3-pointers in the game. She only has 8 points tonight. Avery Baird with the ball, working left side. Going to get the 3-pointer on the way by Elliott. It won't go in, but the putback is up by Sammy Stint. It is up and good. Bulldogs with a quick beat down the floor, and they really like that transition. They finally quickly down the floor. They found Madeline Green for another quick bucket, 73-18. Elliott brings the ball for the Lumberjacks up to the free throw line, back to back out. Now Baird has the ball between the circles. She's going to work her way left, gets the ball into Sloper. Sloper tries to dribble to the right side of the floor. Ball is loose. Coming out with it is Martin. Now to Sammy. Sammy Stint finds Elliott right underneath, and Elliott's able to put it up and good. Sammy Stint with the assist. 73-20. There's a pass all the way down the floor again for the Bulldogs. Going up for the shot is the 32 of Vanderwall. It won't fall, and being fouled, she will be fouled. And that'll be foul number 5 on Avery Baird. Baird will check out of the game. Tough night for Avery. Fouls out, didn't get any points on the board. Check in for her is Kaylin Boyette. Vanderwall to the free throw line. Again, she hasn't missed but once from the charity stripe. And make it twice. Vanderwall lines up the second free throw. That one is up. That one is good. Checking in for Vanderwall, the number 10 of Kinsley Adams. Running clock here. I should have left my clock running on my tablet. Lumberjacks will bring the ball slowly down. Brenna Elliott bring it down. Maya Year out getting set to check in. Year out, or Elliott almost loses the ball. Gets it to Boyette. Now to Sloper. Sloper works all the way to the short corner, picks up her dribble, trying to feed it out, going to have the ball turned over. The Bulldogs get the steal. And the Bulldogs going the other way, they turn it over. Sloper's going to come out. Maya Year out gets in for the first time this afternoon. Maya, freshman, sister to Raven. Raven also a freshman, having a pretty good season as a freshman on the varsity squad. Elliott to Boyette. Now back to Elliott. Elliott, left wing, back to top. Boyette, long two, going to leave that short. Sammy Stint had the rebound. And then Sammy had her shot blocked. They had a substitution by the St. Mary's, ended up with a foul. Sammy Stint with that foul. And the Bulldogs go the other way. 74-20, St. Mary's Trell is going to have Thacker to Adams. Adams is going to launch the three. That is off the mark. Rebound going to be, I think Maya kind of pulled that rebound down, but it was going to be a jump ball call, and the possession will stay with the Bulldogs. Brenna comes out, as does Sammy. Linnemeyer checks in. Raven checks in. 3:55 to go. Bulldogs get it in. Into the lane is Thacker. Shot is up. It won't fall. Rebound to Boyette. Ball is loose. St. Mary's able to come back up with it. Linnemeyer brings it down the left side. Picks up her dribble. Tries to find Year Out. Year Out can't quite get her hand on it. Instead, it's Bailey Martin. Bailey with the three from the right side. It's up and good. 74-23, Lumberjacks trail. Maddie Thacker with the ball for Grangeville. Slows things down at the top of the key. Works her way to the right side. On the wing, she's going to pull up for the three. It is up and good by Thacker. Her first three of the night. Leave her open. She'll probably take that any time, any day. 74-23, Bulldogs will lead. Year Out, short corner, back out to Martin. Martin to Maya. Maya shot off the glass. Rattles around, won't fall. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Good look by Maya Year Out. Just couldn't get that bounce off of it to get it to fall in. Told to Adams. Adams up to the top of the key. Cross court pass, Thacker. Left side, guarded by Boyette. Brings it to the top. Now all the way around. Hands it off to York. York's going to launch the three. It's off the mark. Rebound to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer picks up her dribble. Gets it ahead to Martin. Martin back to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer brings it across the timeline. She's guarded by Wagner. Now to Boyette. Boyette picks up her dribble. She's guarded by Wagner. She looks for an outlet. She finds Martin. Martin left side. Picks up the dribble. Looking to Boyette. There's a foul there against Grangeville. That is McKenna York, her second foul of the game. Checking in for the Bulldogs is Bashaw and Elkington. Going to get a long three-pointer up by Bailey Martin. It is up and good. That last three must not have been a three by the Bulldogs. It was a two. 76-26. Told, backs it back out to Adams. Adams, top of the key, works the left side. Hands it off to the 11 of Bashaw. A little bit of a weave up top. Going to get the three on the way by Told. It won't go. Rebound. Going to be trying to save it back in, but they can't quite do it. That was Kinsley Adams. Actually had the ball kind of slip out of her hands. St. Mary's will bring it down. Minute 30 to go. Martin to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer works her way to the left wing, down to the corner to Mara. Still on the wing to Martin. Martin now gets a screen from Year Out. And they're going to call Year Out for a foul there, an illegal screen, basically. And that is Raven's second foul. And it'll be McKenna York controlling it for Grangeville. She brings it across the timeline. Swings it over to Bashaw. Bashaw on the left wing. Picks up the dribble. Goes up the top to Told. Told. Down to the corner to Adams. Adams for three from the corner. It's short. Rebound spot for her. And a jump ball going to be called. I'll give Bailey Martin the rebound and the jump ball call. And 37 seconds on the clock as time's running out. St. Mary's going to fall to the Bulldogs. 76-26, the current score. Over to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer back to Martin. Martin reverses. Over to Boyette. Boyette quickly covered. Couldn't get a three on the way. Going to get three on the way by Martin. It won't go. Raven Year Out tracks down the offensive board. Looks underneath to Boyette. Boyette puts the shot up. Won't go. Got her own rebound. And she will be fouled. And head to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws. And that'll probably be the last action of the fourth period here. They did stop the clock with that 3.7 for the free throw shot. First free throw, back iron. It is no good. Second free throw on the way. That one is short. And they say to run the clock, and that will wrap the game up here for game number 1 of our broadcast. The Lumberjack girls fall 76-26 to Grangeville. We'll tally up some scores real quick and try to give you the final numbers, and then we'll get ready for our boys' game.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's. Now we are back. Quick recap of the leading scorers. We'll start with the Bulldogs first. 3 players with double digits. 19 points for Madeline Green, 19 points for Maddie Thacker, 12 points for Addison Vanderwall, 8 points for Carissa Barger, 6 points off the bench for Dusty Bashaw, 4 points for Kinsley Adams, 4 points for Haley Toll. Those are all off the bench. 3 points for Sienna Wagner. For the Lumberjacks, we had 9 points for Martin, 8 points for Brenna Elliott, 4 points for Sammy Stint, 3 points for Linnemeyer, and 2 points for Raven Yearout. Lumberjack girls fell 77-26, I think was the final score. Actually, I think my stats maybe didn't update that. It was 76-26, the final. We're going to take another break as I get all of my stuff organized for the boys pregame, and we'll be back in a moment.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844. When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new express lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's.
Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1,000,000 in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. We are at Grangeville. We are at Bulldog Gymnasium in Grangeville, Idaho, as we're getting ready for the final game of the evening. The Lumberjack boys taking on the Bulldogs of Grangeville on their home court. Very important game, honestly. For the most part, most of the teams have so far split this year, and the Lumberjacks want to be the caveat to that. St. Mary's wants to get 2 against Grangeville. That would be huge for the league standing. League champion obviously hosts the district tournament, so St. Mary's definitely wants to be the benefactor of that. Taking a look at the standings, the Lumberjacks come into tonight's game the only boys 2A Central Idaho League team with a winning record right now. They are 6-5 overall with a 2-0 league record. They beat Wallace 50-26 in their last game. They will host Kellogg on the 30th. St. Mary's 6th in the Idaho Sports rankings and 12th in the Max Preps rankings. Orofino is 4-9 on the season, 3-2 in league play. They beat Grangeville 58-54. They are at Kellogg today. They are 16th in the Idaho Sports rankings, 21st in the Max Preps rankings. The Grangeville Bulldogs 3-8 on the season. They are 3-3 in league play. They lost at Orofino 58-54. So far, everybody that Grangeville has played, they basically split with. Winning, Grangeville has won at home and lost on the road, except for to Priest River. They did beat Priest River on the road. The Grangeville Bulldogs will be at Kendrick on the 2nd. They are 23rd in the Idaho Sports rankings, 22nd in Max Preps. Of course, St. Mary's wants to be one of the first teams to beat Grangeville on their home court this year. The Wildcats, 6-10 on the season, 3-2 in league record. They beat Priest River 53-48 last night. They are hosting Orofino today. They are 19th in Max Preps, 19th in Idaho Sports. The Priest River Spartans 3-10, 1-5 in league play. They lost 67-59 at Newport, and they also lost 53-48 to Kellogg in their last game. They are 25th in Idaho Sports, 25th in Max Preps. Taking a look at the top 5 in the Max Preps ranking, it's Cole Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Melba, and North Fremont. Cole Valley has a 14-1 record, Ambrose 13-3, Declo 11-5, North Fremont 11-2, and Nampa Christian, which is not in that one. So Melba 10-5 on the year. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more from Grangeville High School.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free, plus it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for the home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. Tim Parrish back here at Bulldog Gymnasium. The Lumberjack boys warming up, hoping to go 3-0 in league play. At Grangeville Gymnasium, though, always a tough place to play, as you've got a little bit different officiating. Always seems to be a little bit different here in Grangeville, and you got to get used to that. And it's just always a loud, raucous environment when you play Grangeville here at home. And I don't expect any less tonight. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. St. Mary's and Grangeville played already in St. Mary's. The Bulldogs are coached by Sean Walter. They are 3-8 on the season. They have split with Kellogg and Orofino. They did beat Priest River 62-45. They've not played them the second time just yet. And they lost to St. Mary's 55-38 in St. Mary's. Grangeville and Orofino played on the 24th. Orofino beat them 58-54 in that one. The Bulldogs averaging 45 points per game while allowing 59 points to their opponents. In the last meeting between these two, the Lumberjacks shot 27% from two-point range, as did the Bulldogs. St. Mary's was 36% from three-point range. The Bulldogs were 33%. 31% field goal for St. Mary's, 30% field goal for the Bulldogs. 67% from the free throw line for the Lumberjacks, 44% from the free throw line for the Bulldogs. St. Mary's out-rebounded the Bulldogs 39-30. St. Mary's had 23 fouls. The Bulldogs with 18 turnovers, 15 for Grangeville, 10 for St. Mary's. The Lumberjacks had 10 points off turnovers. The Bulldogs only had 2. St. Mary's also had 22 points off the bench, while the Bulldogs only had 2. St. Mary's has a lot more depth in Grangeville, and it allows substitutions for St. Mary's to be able to bring them in and out, and that helps. The main guy St. Mary's has to watch out for is Sam Lindsley. If he gets going, he can be dangerous. He had 14 points against St. Mary's in St. Mary's gymnasium. Cody Clement is also a danger somewhat. He has 11 points. Cason Sickles, he is injured. He is out for this game. He had 7 points. That removes one little piece of the Bulldogs' depth chart. Actually, I think he's a starter. Bransford had 2. Thacker with 1. Spencer with 1. Lumberjacks held Lagarada to 0 points in their contest. For St. Mary's, we had a lot of guys scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seth Swallows had 11. Year Out had 10. Wyatt Holmes had 9. Sloper with 5, Gustav with 5, Jack Barta had 5, Garcia had 5, Landon Holmes had 3, Ribrick had 2, and Smith had 2. And that's just a little recap of what these two teams did when they last faced off against each other. Now we've got the starting lineups getting ready to come your way. And let me see, I've actually already see who the Lumberjack starters are down there. So let me mark them off on my stats program here. I'm sure I could just about figure out for the most part who they are. And there we go. Yeah. Yep. So the starters for St. Mary's, we have the 6'4" senior. For some reason it says junior on my paperwork, Wyatt Holmes. We've got the 6'4" sophomore, number 4, J.J. Yearout. We've got the 6'2" junior, number 15, Landon Holmes. We've got the 6' sophomore, number 32, Xavier Sloper, and the 6'1" senior, number 44, Seth Swallows. And the starters will get you for the Bulldogs here shortly. J.J. Yearout leads the team in steals so far this season. He has 31 steals. The Lumberjacks have 62 as a team. And he has 105 points on the season with 43 points off of turnovers. Now the starters for Grangeville. We got the number 1 of Jaden Lagarada. He's a senior. We've got the senior number 4, Jack Bransford. We've got the senior number 11, Sam Lindsley. We've got this senior number 10, Cody Clement. And I don't know if he's a senior, Taven Ebert, the number 22. Yeah, he is a senior as well. So they are a senior-laden team. I think it's all seniors except for 3 freshmen on the varsity roster for the Bulldogs. Midcourt, it'll be Wyatt Holmes jumping. He'll be going up against the number 11 of Sam Lindsley. And we're just about ready to get things rocking here in Grangeville. Lumberjack boys taking on the Bulldogs. St. Mary's going left to right on your radio dial in their green uniforms. The Bulldogs in their white with blue numbers. Scoreboard's ready. Officials are ready. Radio's ready. Coaches are ready, I think. Opening tip controlled by the Lumberjacks. J.J. Yearout takes it across. It gets it over to Sloper. Sloper left side of the floor. Now back to Holmes. Back to Sloper. Looking to Wyatt Holmes. Holmes working his way into the lane. He's going to spin the opposite way. Goes up strong. Counts the bucket and the foul. And I believe that is the guy you want to get to foul you. It is. It is Sam Lindsley. He doesn't average a whole lot of fouls per game, and if you can get him a foul in the first 30 seconds of the game, that's big. Wyatt Holmes, 60% free throw shooter. The bonus shot is up and good, and the Lumberjacks strike first with a 3-point lead. Bulldogs facing Lumberjack pressure. A little bit of a trap going here into the backcourt. Bulldogs taking their time. They've only got 10 seconds. They do just get it across the timeline. Oh. That's a rough call for the Bulldogs. They're not going to get them to change their mind. The Bulldogs did get that across the timeline. The ref from way down the other side called that as a 10-second violation, but that one was they did just get that to the opposite side of the timeline. Wyatt Holmes, short corner, and he's going to step on the out-of-bounds line. Wyatt not quite paying attention exactly where his foot was on the floor at that point. St. Mary's again with that press, that trap in the backcourt. Bulldogs can't get it across. Yearout with the steal. Bulldogs turn it over. 3-pointer or low, a long 2 by Sloper. It won't go. And I think we get a foul on Landon Holmes on the rebound. 1 foul apiece. Bulldogs inbound. Again, St. Mary's with that backcourt pressure. Bulldogs get it across the timeline. Coach Chase trying to get him to get the trap. They weren't watching it. Lindsley down to the low post. Underneath, looking inside. Ooh, a foul going to be called. I think that's going against St. Mary's. They'll get Seth Swallows with his first. Teams the second foul. Bulldogs tried to work it underneath. Bulldogs will inbound baseline. Up the top. Into the hands of Clement. Clement gets it off to Bransford. Bransford controls the ball. He's got Sloper out on him. Now they swing it over to Clement, right wing. Clement directing traffic, brings it up to Kevin Ebert. Ebert guarded by Sloper. St. Mary's in a zone. Now to the left corner, Bransford on the wing. Now back to Ebert at the elbow. Shot clock at 13. Ebert drives. Shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to Wyatt Holmes. 3-0 Lumberjacks lead. Gonna get a nice drive to the bucket by J.J. Yearout, and he puts it up and in off the glass. 5-0 Lumberjacks with the early lead. Bulldogs have the ball up top. Lindsley to Clement. Clement down to the corner. Into Lagarada. Back up to Clement. Still working on that right side. Over to Bransford. Bransford between the circles. Now back to Clement. Now to Bransford. Around the horn to Lagarada left side. Now they're looking to Lindsley. Lumberjacks get the defense in there. They're going to get a foul against the Lumberjacks again. Landon Holmes picks up number 2. Landon will come out of the contest as it looks like Jack Barta checking in for him. So the whistle's going off fairly quickly for the Lumberjacks foul-wise. Third team foul for St. Mary's. Bulldogs will inbound. Up to the top to Bransford. Bransford into the lane. Shot up off the glass. Won't go. Ball tipped into the hands of Loper, I believe it was. Out to Yearout in the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Yearout. Just off the mark. Loper fighting for the rebound. Can't pull it in. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Ebert brings it down. Big swat by Wyatt Holmes. And the rebound by Holmes. And Lumberjacks the other way. I think that was a layup missed by Barta. Rebound to the Bulldogs. That was a highlight reel block on that last possession for the Bulldogs. Going to get a 3 on the way from the corner for Clement. Long. Flying in for the rebound is Swallows. Lumberjacks quickly back the other way. To Yearout, it's up and good. Who was that assist by? I got to get with my buddy here and see who that assist was from. Who passed that up to Yearout? We'll give it to Jack. An assist for Jack Barta. St. Mary's up 7-0. 3 minutes gone in the first period of play. And I don't know if that was a full or a 30 by the Bulldogs. I would imagine being a... I think Brennan was asking the same question of Jason here, trying to say, hey, who got that assist? That was a spectacular dish up the floor and a great run up to the bucket by J.J. Yearout. 5:02 to go. First period of play. Lumberjacks up 7-0 over the Bulldogs. Lumberjacks in their press. No subs for the Lumberjacks. They've still got the same guys on the floor. Lindsley going to get it into Lagarada. Lagarada working. And I think they might have thought there was a travel or a double dribble by the Bulldogs. Not going to get the call. Grangeville has it up top. Over to Bransford. Bransford trying to work it in. And that's going to be a turnover by the Bulldogs. Some great defense there by Wyatt Holmes. I'm going to call a forced turnover there for Wyatt. And St. Mary's brings it the other way. Wyatt Holmes, or not Wyatt, but JJ has the ball, swings it over, gets a wide open 3 for Jack Barta. Shot won't go. The putback is up and good by Wyatt Holmes. 9-0 Lumberjacks lead. Almost halfway through the first period. Lagarada, corner 3 on the way from the right side. It's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Bulldogs pull down the rebound this time. Bulldogs will reset. Clement has it. Right side, top of the key, Lagarada. Now to Bransford. Bransford back to Lagarada. Lagarada back to Bransford. Bransford 3 on the way. That looks long. It is. Rebound goes to Swallow. Going to get it to Yearout. Yearout finds Barta. Barta back out to Holmes. Holmes for 3. It's off the mark. Holmes had a good look. Now, why not take it? But he has not been great from outside this year. First bucket for the Bulldogs is Cody Clement for 3. 3:44 to go before the Bulldogs score their first bucket of the game. Jackpart answers right back with a straightaway three-pointer from downtown. 12-3, Lumberjacks with the lead. Transferred to Lagarado. Lagarado across the timeline, brings it left side, back to getting a foul on the other side. J.J. Yearout takes the charge. That Bulldog, that's the second foul on Lindsley, and that's definitely what you want to have happening for the Bulldogs there if you're St. Mary's. Barta to Yearout. Yearout, thought about a 3. I didn't see Hayden check in. Hayden, the court checked in for somebody. Bulldogs turn it over. Gonna get a steal by Holmes. Back the other way. Count the bucket and the foul. Wyatt Holmes drives the lane. 14-3, Lumberjacks lead. That foul goes against, let's see here for the Bulldogs, the number 22 of Ebert. Puts Wyatt Holmes to the free throw line. Gustav getting ready to check in for St. Mary's. 3-point play coming. It's up and good. Gustav's going to switch places with Yearout. 12-point lead for St. Mary's. 3:03 to go first period. 15-3, St. Mary's up. Again, St. Mary's with the pressure in the backcourt. Going to get the grab. Sloper with the steal. Sloper to Gustav. Gustav fighting for that ball. It's loose. Bulldogs end up taking it out of his hand. Going to get the Bulldogs up to the free throw line. Spencer spins. 3 for the shot. No good from the free throw line. Holmes with the rebound. Finding DeFort. Driving from the left side. It's up and good. Hayden DeFort with the layup. Wyatt Holmes with the assist. 14-point lead for St. Mary's. Bulldogs have it. Right corner. Into the hands of Spencer. Back to the top. Working it around. Down to Sacker. Sacker's 3 on the way. Back iron no good. Holmes pulls down the rebound. And I think they're going to call it a jump ball. And the possession will go to the Bulldogs. Lumberjacks going to get Wyatt Holmes a breather. Yearout checks back in for him. Bulldogs into the corner. Bransford up to the elbow. Kicks the ball out to the wing to Spencer. Barta all over him. Now to Sacker. Driving in. Shot up. Foul's going to be called. That'll go against Hayden DeFort. Rough foul there for Hayden to have to take, but he does. It'll send the number 12 of Spencer to the free throw line. First free throw in and out. In the games that I did some stats for, the Bulldogs struggle a little bit at the free throw line. Trying to get the substitution thing figured out here. I think Swallows is, not sure if Seth was getting ready to come back in or not. I think it confused the officials there. Spencer with the second free throw on the way. Misses that one. Rebound to Yearout. St. Mary's leads at 17-3. Minute 54 to go in the first period. Gustav with the ball at the free throw line. To DeFort. Back up to Sloper. Sloper, right wing, drives. And yeah, I thought that was going to be a call. A little bit of an extra step there by Xavier. So Sloper's going to get a breather. Seth checks in for him. Isaiah stays in. Hayden DeFort comes out. Wyatt Holmes back in. Lumberjacks in their press. Bulldogs have it in backcourt. And Lindsley is off the floor. You don't see him come off the floor very often. They got those 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. They had to remove him. Going to get Lagarada for 3. It won't fall in. Rebound to Holmes. Lumberjacks bring it the other way. Oh, bad pass by Wyatt. Steal by the Bulldogs. Driving, counts bucket and a foul as Lagarada lays it up and in. Wyatt Holmes with the foul. Wyatt, first foul for him. 17-5, St. Mary's lead. Lagarada at the free throw line. Bulldogs have been there once. They're 0 for 2. Bonus bucket is up and good for the Bulldogs. 17-6, Lumberjacks with the lead by 11. Barta brings it down slowly for St. Mary's. Swings it over to Gustav. Gustav, right wing, looking into the post. Wyatt spins around. Shot is up. Lots of contact. No whistle. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. You're out. Down. And we're going to get it all the way down from Bransford. Ball tipped around. Going to go to the backcourt. You're out again, hustling back there. Bulldog coach is wanting something called, but I don't think there was no foul or anything there. He thinks that he hit his forearm, and the Bulldog coach is going to get a technical. Sean Walter was thinking that his player's forearm got hit when JJ came out there trying to get that steal. Seth misses the free throw. Second free throw is good by Yearout. First Swallows. These games always tend to get a little interesting sometimes, especially with the high energy between these two programs. It is definitely a rivalry. St. Mary's really owns the record against Grangeville. I wrote it down somewhere and I forgot in basketball, St. Mary's has only lost, I think, 4 to Grangeville. Holmes is going to get it in, and a foul on the Bulldogs. That foul goes against Thacker. Fifth foul on the Bulldogs will send Wyatt Holmes to the free throw line. St. Mary's has 5 fouls as well. 45 seconds on the clock. Holmes to the free throw line. First free throw leaves that one a little short. Second free throw on the way. That one is in and out. Wyatt Holmes missed him, but the rebound goes to Gustav, and the Lumberjacks reset. Wyatt Holmes looking inside to Gustav. Gustav's not quite ready for that pass to come into him. I think Isaiah is going to get called for that foul. So the Bulldogs will go to the free throw line. That'll send Tate Thacker to the charity stripe for Grangeville. Tate's first free throw is short. Second free throw no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. I think there was a shot that was put up by the Bulldogs. I'm going to give Wyatt Holmes a rebound there. 25 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's will play for the final shot. No shot clock. Holmes controls it near the midcourt circle. Going to hand it off to Brock Barta. Brock has Lagarada on him. Out to the corner to Gustav. Back to Brock. 6 seconds. Brock's going to drive, gets his shot blocked. Bulldogs couldn't do nothing with it. Clock runs out. 18-6. Lumberjacks lead the first period. We'll be back with the second quarter.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
And we are back. High energy first quarter of play. St. Mary's held Grangeville scoreless until 3:44 to go in the first period when Grangeville finally knocked down a three. Score right now, though, 18-6. Still really a close game. I mean, it's not definitely like St. Mary's has an unsurmountable lead, but that was a good first quarter for the Lumberjacks. Starting five back in to start the second period for St. Mary's. You got Holmes, Barta, Year Out, Sloper, and Swallows. That's Jack Barta. St. Mary's will start with the possession of the second period. Jack Barta has it for the Lumberjacks. Works it. Oh, bad pass by Jack. Still by the Bulldogs. Tried to get it into the paint. Sam Lindsley back in with his two fouls for the Bulldogs. Bransford has it up top. Swings over to Spencer. Back to Bransford. Cross court to Clement. Right side. Guarded by Sloper. Now they go back the other way. Almost a steal by Swallows, and the Bulldogs make the bucket, but they're going to call a travel before the shot. Grangeville fans not happy with that one, I'm sure. Year Out has the ball for St. Mary's. Going to pull up for the three. It's up and good. J.J. Year Out with the three ball. St. Mary's in that backcourt pressure. They get it across to Bransford. Right side, Bransford drives. His shot won't go. Rebound goes to Sloper. And the Bulldogs are going to get a deflection there. They knock the ball out of bounds, but the ball will stay with the Lumberjacks. Bulldogs aren't putting any pressure in the backcourt. I think that's somewhat probably because they know that if they do that too much, St. Mary's has the speed to beat them if they break that press. Jack Barta brings it down for the Lumberjacks, works his way left. Picks up his dribble, gets it up to the top to Holmes. Wyatt hands it off to Year Out for three. That one looked like it was going to fall in. It didn't. And a foul on the rebound. That'll go against Jack Barta. Jack thought he had a clean rebound for himself, and instead the refs say, nope, you got a little bit too much body there going for that rebound. Again, St. Mary's with their backcourt pressure. Bulldogs get it down the sideline. Ebert, bad pass for the Bulldogs. Going to get a steal by Year Out. Year Out takes it coast to coast and lays it up and in. 90% of Year Out's points comes off of turnovers, and there he just added to that. Bulldogs in the backcourt, 23-6. St. Mary's with the lead. Bransford, left side. Guarded by Sloper at the elbow. Back to Clement. Clement to the corner of the Sacker. No, that's Spencer. Spencer gets stood up. Going to get it out to Clement for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebound going high for that rebound is Wyatt Holmes. That pass to the corner to Swallows. Back it out to Barta. Barta drives baseline. Bad layup there by Barta. Got too far underneath the bucket. And are they getting a foul or no? I think it was just the ball was basically out of bounds. Jack Barta is going to come out. Freshman Kian Garcia checks in for the Lumberjacks. Kian, a spark plug himself. Heck of a defender, good ball handler. All-around good package, and he's just a freshman. He's going to be fun to watch through his high school career. Bulldogs drive. Shot is up. No good. Rebound on the layup, though, for Grangeville. Spencer with the ball. Down to Clement. Clement, little short corner jumper. Shot won't go. Rebound goes to Swallow. Lumberjacks get it up to Year Out. Year Out shot won't go on the layup. Sloper with the rebound. But Sloper's going to get called for the travel. Again, St. Mary's with the pressure in the backcourt. Bulldogs get it across. That's tipped up in the air by Swallows. St. Mary's all over the Bulldogs defensively. Back to the top to Bransford. Bransford drives. And standing in there to take the charge is Sloper. I think that was on Bransford. That was his first. Coach Chase getting the play call into him. Controlling it for the Lumberjacks is Garcia. Takes it across the timeline. Working his way a little bit right side now. Back to the top of the key to Holmes. Holmes hands it off to Sloper. Sloper going to take the three off the mark. Rebound to the Bulldogs. 23-6. St. Mary's lead. Going to get a three ball on the way by Sam Lindsley off the glass. Nice shot by Lindsley. His first bucket of the game comes in the second quarter. 23-9, Lumberjacks with the lead. That was, to me, from my angle, it looked like that shot was off, but he kissed it perfectly off the glass. Year out in the corner. He's going to take the three. That looks good, but it's not. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Lindsley pulls down that board. Can't just start taking threes out there. Going to get a deflection by Kean. And I think we're going to get a timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. It is a full. And we'll take it too. 23-9, Lumberjacks lead, second period, 4:27 to go. We'll be back.
Nell Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life. Plus, they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most. Help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
And we are back. Okay, so Seth had gone out there. Seth is subbed out for now. DeFort in for him. Bulldogs get the ball in, and the Bulldogs throw it away. Turnover, a little bit too high pass, trying to get it to the number 2. I don't have a number 2 on my roster. So I'm not sure who number 2 is for Grangeville. And I'm seeing if I can find the rosters I have for them to see if they have a number 2. They do not have a number 2 on their varsity roster, so we don't have him. Bulldogs on defense. Kean Garcia gonna drive the lane, hands it off to Sloper. Beautiful ball movement, it's up and good. Nice dish by Garcia. 25-9, Lumberjacks with the lead. 4 minutes to go in the half. Down to Clement. Clement, left side of the floor. Swings it to Lagarada. Lagarada up top between the circles. Kean Garcia out on him. Clement corners to the number 2. Back out to Clement. Over to Lindsley. Lindsley right side of the floor. Down to the corner to Lagarada. Now they look inside to Ebert. Deflected out of bounds by Wyatt Holmes. The ball will stay with Grangeville, but St. Mary's active hands is getting balls deflected everywhere. And that's one thing I know they've been working on in practice. Coach Chase has been emphasizing getting those hands up. 3-point shot on the way, no good by the number 2. Rebound goes to Wyatt Holmes. Holmes down to DeFort. DeFort's going to get his shot blocked. And the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Grangeville. Give the Lumberjacks a team rebound there. St. Mary's inbound baseline. J.J. Year out will trigger it in. Looking for an inlet. Gets it to Holmes up top. Holmes over to Year Out. Year Out looking for space. Going to drive. Dishes it to DeFort. DeFort couldn't quite handle it. Garcia ends up with it. Now to Wyatt. Wyatt finds the spot to go. The shot won't fall, but Wyatt, I believe, was fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Taven Ebert picks up foul number 2. Ebert. Now we've got a little talk between two of the officials. Oh, they're getting 3:28 put on the clock there. Going to check in for the Bulldogs is Carl Spencer. Got the shot or the game clock set. Wyatt Holmes now for the first free throw. That's up and good. Wyatt Holmes has 9 points. Year Out has 9 points for the Lumberjacks. Coming out of the game is Ebert with those 2 fouls. See if Wyatt can make it 10 points here with another free throw. Shot is up. That one is going to fall off the rim, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. 26-9, 3:23 to go, first half. Lumberjacks lead. Legarata out to the corner, now to Spencer. Spencer top of the key. Picks up his dribble just at the free throw line. Now they get it to Lindsley. Back out to Clement. Clement to Legarata, left side. He's going to look to Lindsley. He spins, shot up off the glass. Lindsley is very difficult to guard and had Year Out all over him, and he still is able to put that shot up and in. Good defense by Year Out. It's just that sometimes it's tough to make Lindsley miss. 26-11. Oh, a little bit of a bad pass there by the St. Mary's. Garcia. Legarata misses the layup, though. Bulldogs had the rebound, but then they end up out of bounds with it, so they turn the ball over. 2:41 to go. First half. Hayden DeFort's going to come out. Isaiah Gustav checks in. St. Mary's leads by 15, 26-11. Coach Chase accidentally threw his dry erase marker out on the field, or the court. Down into Holmes. Holmes going to back it back out to Sloper. 3 is up and good. Year Out for Holmes with the assist. We had a foul by Gustav afterwards, fighting for position on the rebound. Bulldogs looking to get it in. St. Mary's with their backcourt pressure. They get it ahead to Clement. Clement drives. Shot won't fall. Rebound goes to Gustav. Lumberjacks have it. Going to get a singles a 3 by Year Out. It wouldn't fall. Sloper with the putback miss. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Going to get a 3 on the way from Grangeville. It's no good. Straight away. Rebound to Wyatt Holmes. Down to Sloper. Foul on Grangeville. Sloper in the right corner. The foul goes against Legarata. That is his first. Isaiah's going to come out. Seth checks back in. Also coming in for the Lumberjacks is Jack Barta. Kian Garcia comes out. 1:54 to go. First half. St. Mary's leads 29-11. Looking to get it to somebody. They find Wyatt Holmes up top. Gets it to Jack Barta. He'll control it. He's going to work to the top of the key. Gets it to Wyatt. Wyatt almost loses the handle. Able to regain the ball. Working right side. Picks up his dribble. Over to Sloper. Sloper is going to drive. Ball is almost taken away. He's able to regain possession. Driving again. Out to Year Out. Year Out's going to get called for a travel. I almost thought Sloper traveled when he stepped into the paint. No call there. 1:28 to go, first half. 29-11. Lumberjacks with the lead. Lagarada takes it down the far sideline, gets it out to the corner. Long three. It's up and good by the number 2. I don't know who number 2 is once again, but he buries that from the corner. 29-14, still a 15-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Loper has the ball up top. Minute 4 to go. St. Mary's has 21 on the clock for the shot. Year Out has the ball right wing. Top of the key to Barta. Barta back to Year Out. Year Out gets a little space. 3 is up and good. Barta with the assist. 32-14, St. Mary's up. Basically doubled up on the Bulldogs. Good defense in the backcourt by St. Mary's. They're going to heave up a wing and a prayer. It does get to Spencer. Sloper's going to try to swipe that ball out. It doesn't come out. Going to get a forced shot there. And Holmes with the rebound. I think St. Mary's just turned it over the other way, but I didn't see who turned it over. 20 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs will play for the final. Then Lindsley at the free throw line. Shot up off the glass, no good. Lindsley with his own board. Putback is up and good by Lindsley. Going to get a shot at almost at the buzzer by Year Out. It won't go in. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Launch the shot at the buzzer. It won't go, and that'll be the score at the half. It is St. Mary's 32, the Bulldogs 16. Lumberjacks are literally doubled up on Grangeville. We'll take a break, come back with looks at the halftime statistics. Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Jack Bill Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Bill Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Bill Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
And we are back. It is halftime. St. Mary's doubled up on the Bulldogs here in Grangeville, 32-16 currently. A decent little lead, but no lead is safe when it comes to league play. Lumberjacks, though, doing everything pretty good so far. Lumberjacks and the Bulldogs. Let's see here. 2-point shooting. St. Mary's 50%, 8 of 16. The Bulldogs 3 of 14 for 21%. 3-point shooting, 3 of 11 for Grangeville for 27%. St. Mary's 4 of 12 for 33%. Overall field goal percentage, 6 of 25 for the Bulldogs, just 24% from the field. St. Mary's 12 of 28 for 43%. And free throw shooting, Lumberjacks need to do a little bit better. They're 4 of 8 for 50%. And the Bulldogs are also struggling, 1 of 5 for 20% from the free throw line. Turnover-wise, both teams, I had 9 turnovers apiece. The difference is St. Mary's has 12 points off of turnovers. The Bulldogs have just 5 points off turnovers. Each team has 4 steals. The Lumberjacks with 5 assists, Grangeville with 1 assist. St. Mary's has out-rebounded the Bulldogs 22-14. And St. Mary's also has been very active defensively. 5 deflections, 1 block shot. Grangeville has 2 block shots. Let's see. Foul numbers, 8 for St. Mary's, 8 for Grangeville. And that's the most important of the team statistics, I do believe. Except for Grangeville is 0 for 3 on layups. St. Mary's is 7 of 11, 64% in their layup attempts. So that's a good number as well for the Lumberjacks. Individually for the Bulldogs, they've got 4 scorers. Points off the bench. St. Mary's with 5, the Bulldogs with 3. So the Bulldogs have 3 points off the bench. Their leading scorer, Sam Lindsley, 7 points. He was out for most of the first quarter with 2 fouls. It's the first time I've seen him get 2 fouls that early on in the game. And then it's 3 points apiece for Jaden Lagarata, Cody Clement, and off the bench, the number 2, I've got his name. He is a freshman. It is Troy Long. He had a 3-pointer for the Bulldogs, but that is the extent of the scoring for Grangeville. St. Mary's held the Bulldogs scoreless until 3:44 to go in the first period, and then they scored a few, but St. Mary's defense has still been fairly well smothering the Bulldogs' offense. Individually for St. Mary's, J.J. Yearout having a great game. He's already got 12 points on the evening. 5 points for Xavier Sloper, 3 points for Jack Barta, 2 points for Hayden DeFort. I missed Wyatt Holmes. He has 9. And 1 point for Swallows. Rebounding-wise, well, Wyatt Holmes, if he gets 1 more bucket, he'll have a double-double. He's already got 11 rebounds to go along with his 9 points. Swallows has 4 rebounds, Sloper with 3. Steals, Yearout has 2 steals for the Lumberjacks. He leads in the steal category. And that's about it. Nobody in foul trouble really for St. Mary's. We've got Gustav has 2 and Holmes has 2. St. Mary's just needs to continue what they're doing, what they did in the first half. Just keep the defensive pressure up, keep the tempo up. And if St. Mary's is can hope that it'll wear Grangeville down as the second half goes on. When we played Grangeville in St. Mary's, it was a tight ball game at the end of the first quarter, but St. Mary's able to wear them down with their speed and just their aggressiveness, and I think that helped St. Mary's win that one. But St. Mary's started out on fire, and really has built a nice lead, but they've just got to keep that lead going. You can just about match bucket for bucket here and win, but you can't give up empty possessions for St. Mary's. You can't go down and not score if the Bulldogs score, because we've seen Grangeville battle back from trailing, so it's not impossible, obviously, to come back from a 16-point deficit. But that's going to do it for our halftime. We'll take a break, come back with the second half when we return here at Grangeville High School. Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh POW. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back. Lumberjacks, Bulldogs. They will switch directions. And I'm not sure if possession arrow will go to the Bulldogs to start the second half. St. Mary's with their starters, I believe, back on the floor. Should be Wyatt Holmes, J.J. Yearout, Landon Holmes, Xavier Sloper, and Seth Swallows. For the Bulldogs, it should be Jaden Lagarata, Jack Bransford, Cody Clement, Sam Lindsley, and Taven Ebert. Lumberjacks have kept Lindsley fairly quiet. He had 7 points in the first half. He did score 14 the last time they played, so St. Mary's wants to keep him around that number or below. You want to force some of Grangeville's other players to have to step up to beat you. As Grangeville, like I said, they're a solid team. They're physical. They just lack some depth on their side of things, especially having one of their senior players and one of their starters out with an injury. St. Mary's wants to get out there because I don't think they'll stop Grangeville from inbounding it if they're not on the floor. Bulldogs bring it in, start of the third period. Up to the top of the key to Lagarata. Now over to Bransford, left side, now back to Clement. Now to Bransford. Bransford, left wing, or corner, looking into Lindsley. Lindsley shot up, it misses. And I think we get a quick foul on Landon. Landon is like, oops, fighting for that rebound. I don't think they're not going to call that a shooting foul. And as quickly as Landon was in, Landon is back out with his third foul. Landon may not get back in until the fourth, so we'll see. Bulldogs get it into the corner. Now trying to get it inside, turnover Grangeville. Oh, you're out. Tried to get it ahead. It gets swatted back at him. He misses the layup. The ball will go out of bounds, last touch by St. Mary, so Grangeville with the rebound. Grangeville inbounds it. St. Mary's with their backcourt pressure. Working, trying to get it across the timeline. They do. Get it to Bransford. Bransford straight away. He's going to trigger the three. Oh, yeah. Barta got just a piece of him as he tried to block that shot from behind. Kind of an ill-timed idea there. It'll send Bransford to the free throw line. Free throw up and good. The good thing if you're a Lumberjack fan is that Grangeville is not very strong from the free throw line. Two free throws out of the three missed by Bransford. Final free throw on the way. That one will rattle home. So one out of the three. And Lumberjacks will bring it the other way. Early third period, 32-17. Lumberjacks lead. Jack Barta over to Yearout, working on the left side. Now to Holmes. That's Wyatt. Wyatt covered up. Backs it out to Sloper. Sloper kicks it to the corner to Barta. Barta now to Holmes. Holmes with a beautiful fake. He faked like he was going to pass it out to Barta. He got the double team to come off of him, and then he just made his way up around the lone defender there. Bulldogs to Ebert. Short corner. Ebert shot it away. Long. Rebound goes to Yearout. Going to get it to Swallows with the layup. Big man can move, and the assist, I believe, was Yearout. Going to get a steal by Barta. Barta couldn't make the bucket. Year out missed the putback, and the rebound went to the Bulldogs. Didn't take advantage of that turnover. Taven Ebert with the turnaround jumper. It misses. Rebound to Holmes. Gonna get Barta. Barta to Wyatt, or to Year out. Year out three is in and out. I can't believe that Grangeville didn't try to crash down on him out there in the corner. They just left him take that shot. He normally doesn't miss those. And that one should have probably fell through. 36-17, under 6 to play, third period. Lumberjacks with the lead. Bulldogs with the ball. Shot up, no good by Clement. Rebound, I didn't see who got that rebound for St. Mary's. I'm going to give it to them. Going to get it to Barta. Barta lays it up and good. 38-17, St. Mary's with the lead. Bulldogs have it. Bransford out to Lindsley. Lindsley got an open look at three. Coach Eberlin not happy with that because you don't want to give Lindsley any open looks from downtown. 18-point lead for St. Mary's. Year out has the ball. Works it left. Gonna find Holmes. Holmes working against Sam. Gets double teamed, loses the ball. It's going to go out of bounds off of Grangeville. It'll stay with St. Mary's. Wyatt Holmes has like maybe an inch of height over Lindsley. Looking for Sloper. Sloper couldn't quite get to it in time. Then we get a turnover by St. Mary's there. Bulldogs will bring it down the floor. Lindsley tries to pull up jumper around. Year out, the shot is missed. Seth Swallows with the rebound. Gets an air ball chant from the Lumberjacks. Jack Barta with the ball for St. Mary's. 38-20. St. Mary's with the 18-point lead. Gonna get it out to Sloper. Sloper to Year out. Year out. Oh, missed the bunny there. Man, that was. Oh, they get the jump ball call on the. Give Year out the rebound. Jump ball changes possessions. I thought it was going to be a foul against St. Mary's. Into Holmes. Holmes fakes the alley-oop. He's going to give it to Barta. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to go for the long three. It's up and good. Barta with the assist. 41-20. St. Mary's up by 21. Probably the largest lead of the game for St. Mary's. Bulldogs trapped in the backcourt. Ball loose. Jack Barta with the steal. Going to get a blocked shot by Year out. Grangeville had the rebound. Grangeville had the block. Grangeville turned it over. Swallows lays it up and in. And the Bulldogs turn it over again from the Lumberjack defense. Jack Barta comes out. Brock Barta in. JJ comes out. Isaiah checked in. 43-20. St. Mary's up by 23. Brock Barta has it for the Lumberjacks. Between the circles. 3:40 and counting in the third period. Brock to Gustav. Gustav back up to Brock Barta. Now to Xavier. Xavier drives down into the lane. Shot is up. Lots of contact. No whistle. And we're going to get a rebound to the Bulldogs. And then the Bulldogs lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Grangeville. Seth Swallow is going to get a breather. Checking in for him is Hayden DeFort. Lumberjacks get it in. Top to Gustav. He's on the right wing. Back to the corner to Sloper. Working that right side. Low post. Holmes working against Lindsley. Kicks out to DeFort. Corner to Barta. Barta surveying. Trying to decide what he wants to do. Picks up his dribble. Get passed into Holmes. Holmes on Lindsley. Shouldn't say Lindsley on Holmes. Holmes going to trigger the three. That one's in and out. DeFort. Is the foul against Hayden? It is. I thought he had a pretty clean rebound there, but must have made a little bit of contact there, getting some separation. Julian Grimaldo going to check in for the Lumberjacks. Sloper's going to get a breather. Grimaldo, a good defender, good ball handler, can shoot the ball fairly well. Second game of the season for him. Got to play some JV today. Bulldogs with the ball, looking to the low post to Ebert. Ebert's shot blocked. Wyatt Holmes with the block shot. DeFort, I think, with the rebound. They're going to get it to Holmes. He misses the layup. And Wyatt pulls down the rebound on the offensive side. Coach Chase wants a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Now we are back. The Bulldogs have only scored 4 here in the second half. St. Mary's has scored 11. Down to the corner to Gustav. Now to Holmes. Holmes spins around Lindsley. Maybe a little bit of contact. No call. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs bring it the other way. Bransford up top, guarded by Grimaldo. Going to get it down to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Clement. Shot is off the mark. Grangeville able to get the rebound on a good bounce. Going to get a shot put back. It is no good. Foul going to be called on Grangeville. I'm not sure who got that rebound for St. Mary's. Swallows comes back in. Holmes gets a breather. That foul goes against Bransford. That'll be his second. First team foul for the Bulldogs. Bringing it down for the Lumberjacks. Brock Barr. He'll get it across the timeline. No pressure from Grangeville. Swings it over to Grimaldo. Grimaldo guarded by Bransford. Back out to Seth. Seth, three on the way. It's just short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Bransford has the ball right wing, guarded by Julian. Gonna look inside. Gonna get a foul trying to get that ball in. That'll be a foul against Isaiah. I have that as Isaiah's third foul. Inbound to the corner to the number 3 of Thacker. Now up to Lindsley. Lindsley catch and shoot 3 off the mark. Back iron. Bulldogs go high for that rebound. They're able to pull it in. Bransford has the ball. Back up to the 3 of Thacker. Now to Lagarata. Bransford has Trenton Ribrick getting ready to check in. Going to get a shot by Bransford. It won't go. Rebound to Swallows. St. Mary's gets ahead to Barta. Barta can't get his layup to fall in. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They'll quickly bring it the other way. Bransford up top. Swings over to Lindsley. Lindsley an open look. It's good. You cannot give Lindsley any open space. He'll knock down the 3. Still a 20-point lead for St. Mary's. 43-23. 1:09 to go in the third period. Brock Barta over to Gustav. Left wing. Gustav drives. Gets it to DeFort. DeFort backs it out to Brock. Brock drives to the free throw line. Cross court to Gustav. Now back to Grimaldo. Looking into home, or to Swallows. Swallows goes up strong. He'll be fouled. That foul goes against Cody Clement. That is his first of the game. Puts Seth Swallows to the charity stripe. He took a couple for the technical earlier. I think he missed both of them. Maybe he went 1 for 2. And he makes the first free throw there. 44-23. Ribrick's going to check in for Gustav. Swallows up to 6 points. And make it 7. Lumberjacks not putting as much pressure in the backcourt this time. Bransford to the number 14 of Shoemaker. Now the top to Lindsley. Hayden DeFord on him. Gets a little bit of a step back three. It's up and good. And again, you've got to stay on him. That's 4 3-pointers for Lindsley. 45-26. Lumberjacks still have the lead. Grimaldo going to have that ball poked away by Grangeville. Jack's going to check in for Julian. .27.5 seconds on the clock. Get it into. Ooh, we got Jack and Brock. Okay, yeah, the twins are in. Going to have to distinguish first names here with these guys on the floor together. St. Mary's playing for that final shot, I think. Brock Barta has it. Brock looking for a screen from Seth. Brock gets a little bit of an open lane. He's going to pull up for the jumper. It's going to be swatted. Grangeville gets the blocked shot. Jump ball will go to the Bulldogs. 5 seconds on the clock. Going to get it to Lindsley. Lindsley to Shoemaker. And Shoemaker doesn't get it up in time. And that's how the third comes to an end. 45-26. Lumberjacks on top. We'll be back with the fourth period.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjacks! And we're back. Lumberjacks outscored the Bulldogs 14 points in the second quarter, and they outscored them 14 to 10 in the second quarter, 13 to 10 in the third. St. Mary's still holding that 19-point lead. The starting five back on for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's will start with possession in the final quarter here. You're out with the ball. Works it left. Works it to the right side. Now to Holmes. Holmes trying to get around Lindsley. And we're going to foul. No, 3 in the key, I think, is what it was. Might have been Seth down there a little bit too long in the lane. So St. Mary's turns the ball over. Lagarata has it up top for Grangeville. Swings over to Clement. Clement. Left side, looking into Lindsley. Back out to the number 3 of Thacker. His shot won't go. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Another shot up and good. Up and no good. That ball will go out of bounds. And we get a foul as well on Grangeville. Thacker with the foul. .45-26, Lumberjacks lead. Sloper controls it for the Jacks. Has it across the timeline. Works it to the right side of the floor, guarded by Bransford. Backs it up. Picks up his dribble. Finds Year Out between the circles. Year Out surveys. Gets a screen from Holmes. He's going to try to go across a couple of defenders. The ball is loose. And they're going to get a foul on Year Out as he dives onto the back. Going to get a steal by Grangeville. So let's see here. That is only the first foul on JJ. It's really difficult to try to split defenders. Bulldogs looking into the lane to Lindsley, and Year Out with another foul there. Year Out went up to try to contest that pass and got a little bit too much body contact with Sam Lindsley, and the Bulldogs will inbound from baseline. Into Bransford. Landon all over him. Now to Lagarada. Back to Bransford. Bransford's going to take the three. Miss. And the rebound to Holmes. Up to Year Out. Oh, the Bulldogs get a steal there. Year Out doesn't turn the ball over often, but that's 2 in a row for him. Coming the other way, Lagarada lays it up and in for the Bulldogs. 45-28. Bulldogs chipping into the lead a little bit. We're going to get a foul there as Year Out drives the lane. He'll head to the free throw line. Jaden Lagarada with foul number 2 puts Year Out to the charity stripe. Year Out 56% on the season from the free throw line. Makes the first one. Year Out has 13 points. Wyatt Holmes with 11. With 14. Got that one wrong. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs throw the ball away. Turnover Grangeville. St. Mary's defense forcing turnovers left and right. Lumberjacks get the ball in. JJ with the ball. Works his way left. Gets it up to Sloper. Sloper surveys. Checks with Wyatt. Wyatt says, nope, not right now. I'm covered. Now Wyatt has his arm out like saying, hey, come on, feed me. Now Lindsley guarding them pretty good. Now Seth Swallows has it. Drives down to the corner. Shot swatted away. Ball will go out of bounds off of Grangeville. Checking out is Thacker for the Bulldogs. I didn't see who came in. Year Out gets it to Swallows. Now to Sloper. Sloper just inside the wing, right side. Backs it out now. Bransford on him. St. Mary's just kind of slow playing. They got shot clock going. A three. Kind of rushed by Holmes, but he's able to knock it through. 49-28, Lumberjacks up. Lagarada, little stutter step at the top, loses the handle, but the Bulldogs able to keep possession. Cody Clement for the, I think it might have been a 3. It was. Second 3 for the Bulldogs, or for Clement, I should say. St. Mary's leads by 18. Going to get the Landon Holmes lays it up and in. I think that's Landon's first bucket. Of course, he's been out a lot with the fouls that he has. 51-31. Lumberjacks back up by 20. Big swat by Wyatt Holmes there. Rebound. I didn't see who got the rebound for St. Mary's. St. Mary's missed the shot the other way. Bulldogs with the rebound. Clement is going to drive and gets the layup. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Grangeville. Grangeville trying to make a little bit of a run here, but St. Mary's is basically pretty well matching them. Going to get a 30-second timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll take it as well.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
And we are back. Bulldogs 33, Lumberjacks 51. Grangeville called the timeout after a quick bucket there in transition. Nice little layup. St. Mary's did a good job of not fouling. You don't want to get too many fouls on you. Bulldogs are going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt. St. Mary's going to have to see if they can break it. Swallows working it on this near side. Picks up the dribble. Cross-court pass, then Lumberjacks do turn it over. Ball is loose. Grangeville almost turned it over, but they were able to regather. Lindsley has the ball. Year Out with a steal. Year Out's going to drive. Shot up and good by Year Out. Back to a 20-point lead for St. Mary's. Lagarada takes it down the floor. I got to get a substitution in here. St. Mary's, I think it's Landon Holmes is out. The Fort is in there. Going to get a missed shot, I think, by the Bulldogs. Holmes with a rebound. And then the ball gets knocked loose and out of bounds by Grangeville. Sloper's going to come out. Landon checks in. Under 4, almost under 4 to play. And there's a turnover on St. Mary's. I didn't quite see what happened. I think St. Mary's dribbled it off their foot, I believe. Bulldogs get it across the timeline. Clement to Lindsley. Lindsley head fake. Quickly double teamed. Now they're going to get it to Clement. Clement drives, and he's going to get called for the foul there. Standing in to take the charge is the 15 of Landon Holmes. And Cody Clement picks up foul number 2. Brockbart is going to check in. JJ is going to get a breather. Cody Clement was foul number 2 there on that charge. St. Mary's gets it into Holmes. Lindsley trying to guard him along the sideline. Going to get it down to Swallows. Swallows to Hayden DeFort. DeFort off the glass and good. Lumberjacks did a good job of breaking the press there. 55-33. It's a 22-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Bransford to Ebert. Ebert makes the bucket for the Bulldogs. DeFort down to Swallows into Landon. Landon's shot won't go. Landon's putback wouldn't go. Hayden DeFort had a putback miss. Ball is still loose. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Hayden DeFort comes out. Jack Barta checks in. Bulldogs with the inbound pass. Bransford gets it across to Ebert. Right side of the floor. Ebert has Landon Holmes all over him. Now they get it to Bransford. Bransford has Brock Barta on him. Looking. Can't find nowhere to go with it. Clement to Lindsley. Lindsley's going to get a little bit of a screen. Takes the 3 off the glass and good. 5 3-pointers for Lindsley in the contest. 55-38, Lumberjacks with the lead. 2:38 to go. Brock Barta has the ball. Up the top to Wyatt. Wyatt Holmes for 3. It's just off the mark. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Cody Clement has it. Hands it off to Lindsley. Lindsley deep 3 off the glass and good. Don't give Lindsley a lot of openings. That's 14 now the Lumberjacks lead by. That lead going down a little bit. Over to Landon. Now to Wyatt. Wyatt into the lane. Is going to be fouled. Jaden Lagarada picks up foul number 3, puts Wyatt to the free throw line. Free throw is going to fall through. Hits the front of the rim, bounce to over and in. Checking in for Seth Swallows is Kyle Smith. As Wyatt readies his next shot. On the way, that was good as well. Wyatt Holmes up to 19 on the night. And the Bulldogs quickly the other way. Lagarada tries to get around Barta. Barta almost is able to get the steal there. They're going to get it to Ebert. Ebert's shot won't fall. Ebert with the putback, and it's good. Lumberjacks are okay with trading buckets. You just don't want to have any empty possessions if you're St. Mary's. A minute and a half to go. Lumberjacks looking to extend their league record to 3-0. Overall record to 7-5. Brock Barta has it. Gets it up to Wyatt Holmes up top. 6 seconds, 5 on the clock. They got to get a shot up here. And they're not going to get out. Holmes gets the shot up, just won't go. Coach wanting to run. They want to run as much time off the clock, but I don't think they want to push it that far to the edge. Lindsley has the ball. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Wyatt Holmes rebound. Lumberjacks back to the way, 46 seconds on the clock. Lumberjacks can play time here a little bit. Grangeville, I don't think is going to force the issue too much. They're down by more than what they can come back from if they did, and they are going to actually foul here. Cody Clement will foul Brock Barta. That'll put Brock to the free throw line. And the Bulldogs subbing in some of their young guys here. St. Mary's going to sub as well. Ooh, off the back of the iron. Wyatt comes out. Landon comes out. Julian in and Isaiah in. Lumberjacks are going to come into a tough place to play and get the win here over the Bulldogs. 57-43 now. That free throw is missed. Rebound to Grangeville. Number 3 for the Bulldogs, Thacker, going to drive the lane, count the bucket and the foul. That foul goes against Gustav. That is his 4th foul according to the scoreboard. Free throw is missed. Rebound to Smith. Lumberjacks have it. Barta. 13 seconds on the clock. Not sure. Grangeville's still coming out putting pressure on them, but they're not fouling. 5 seconds. And they'll hold. The Bulldogs still trying to fight for that ball there. And the clock comes to an end. 57-45. Lumberjacks with a nice win over the Bulldogs here tonight. Led it from the beginning to the end. St. Mary's improves to 3-0 in league play. And 7-5 overall. Another big league matchup coming up on Tuesday when the Lumberjacks host Kellogg. We'll take a break and come back and look at these final game statistics.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's. And we are back here at Grangeville High School, where the Lumberjack boys just earned their third league victory and their sixth straight win. I believe it's sixth straight, as they are now 7-5 on the year. They won 57-45 over a tough Grangeville Bulldog team. St. Mary's, though, able to lead from the beginning of the game to the end, going off to a quick start and keeping the Bulldogs off the scoreboard until 3:44 or so to go in the first period of play. St. Mary's ends up shooting 41% from two-point range, while the Bulldogs were only 27%. Three-point range, the Bulldogs did end up shooting a tad bit better than St. Mary's. They were 39%, 9 of 23, and St. Mary's was 6 of 19 for 32%. The field goal percentage overall, St. Mary's at 38%, Grangeville at 32%. Free throw shooting, Grangeville only at 22%, St. Mary's at 56%. 14 turnovers for the Lumberjacks, 18 turnovers for Grangeville. St. Mary's had 16 points off of turnovers, 7 points off turnovers for the Bulldogs. St. Mary's out-rebounded the Bulldogs 39-29, 9 assists for St. Mary's, 3 assists for Grangeville. Both teams ended up with 7 steals apiece. 5 block shots from Grangeville, 3 block shots from St. Mary's. Lumberjacks did take 3 charges in tonight's action. And turnovers, 13 for Grangeville, fouls, 13 for Grangeville, 15 for the Lumberjacks. Points off the bench, St. Mary's averaging around 20. They only got 9 from the bench tonight. The Bulldogs had 5 from the bench. Now the Bulldogs ended up with 7 guys scoring. Sam Lindsley ended up with 22 points. He made 5 three-pointers in the second half to get that 22 points for the Bulldogs. 8 points for Cody Clement, 5 points for Legarata, 4 points for Ebert, 3 points off the bench for Long, 2 points off the bench for Thacker. St. Mary's ended up with, let's see here, how many guys scoring for Lumberjacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. Leading scorer, Wyatt Holmes. He finished with 19 points, 17 rebounds. Nice double-double night for Wyatt. Year out, again, went off from the floor. He had 15 points tonight. He also had
4 rebounds. Seth Swallows had 7 points with 6 rebounds. 5 points for Brock Barta, 5 points for Xavier Sloper, 4 points for Hayden DeFort, and it looks like 2 points for Landon Holmes. I think that wraps up the scoring as well, and that's just pretty good overall night. 3 steals for J.J. Yearout. And again, Yearout had 7 of Lumberjacks' 16 points off of turnovers. Another solid performance by St. Mary's. A few things, of course, always to work on. Free throw shooting again. 9 of 16, 56%. You got to get that up above 60. Coach wanted 70 tonight, so that's not going to be a plus side off tonight's game. But just about everything else, not too bad for the Lumberjacks here tonight. Like I said, next game for the boys will be hosting the Wildcats on Tuesday. Big Central Idaho League game there. The girls will be playing a Central Idaho League matchup on Monday. That game will be against Priest River. And then on Thursday, another Central Idaho League matchup for the boys on the road to Orofino. And then they'll wrap up next week's action with a home game, non-league against Logos. St. Mary's boys lost to Logos when we played them the first time. We'll see if St. Mary's can get redemption at home against the Logos Knights. But that's a look at your schedule for this week for basketball on our broadcast schedule. That's going to do it for us here from the Grangeville Bulldog High School Gymnasium. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you back here next week for some more Lumberjack basketball on 1240 KOFE.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!